shift a little bit. Also, every 12 months you think about the game, if it's 2022, the two's going to be used so much. In order to do this, you say, I have a two crack. I would need 3 of them and a soap to do that. That means the 2 crack will be so high in demand that most people will not attempt to do it. But if you have a say 1982, each of them are different, the chance of that happening, people will attempt to do that hack. So it becomes where the usage of it, and when it comes down to say 2001, because you're going to use 2 soaps, the chance of people saving those or discarding them early, if they discard them early, they're going to get rid of that hand. If people hoard them, you bet that they're going to hold them. It could be either way. As gimmicky as Sam's the first one, then I realized the meta is that for every year or for every game, like say where there's Emily's and CRM or whatever, that people will change the way they play based on the strategy or based on how the pros are implementing mod rules, slight mod rules. You want to test people's adaptability.
These are the right seats.
Oh, is this a?
There's the casual.
Okay, casual.
Yeah.
Casual.
Pretty casual.
Yeah, 3 and +1 will be probably down to play CRMA.
Okay.
And then there's going to be 2 people that are like brand new.
Okay. So you're gonna punish them now. I just have nothing to do because typically I would be I'm bankrupt playing board games. I people haven't met for a while. I don't know. I don't think it was because it's June, July. Typically, the last time we met was in May, so it may be because of school year. Because why would I need a learn to play session? Unless I'm here because you have nothing else to do. Help you make jigsaw puzzles.
We got like 3 more puzzles.
3 more? Okay.
Not to get rid of the box list.
Hello. Good. Yeah, good.
Do you want me to do teaching or do you want to do?
I'm happy to do it.
Alright, cool. Do you want to grab one of those tables?
Sure.
Yeah, big
tape.
tape.
Easier than this one, or?
Yeah,
they
big
have
one,
the
small.
numbers on them.
Ah, that's helpful. I did not know that. Which is this one?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, that's it. I'm gonna use this one. I'll do it.
Sure. Don't bother turning it on because you're gonna be doing the 1 scoop game.
Just put the stuff on that side. Okay.
Yeah, shove the point sticks on that table too.
The bag of point sticks in front of you, you can just move it to the other table. Yep. Okay. I did see you.
You're a dealer. Draw this down.
Putting it here or here? Right there. I don't know. Just lost my whole.
I know.
Just right in front, in the middle.
Yeah.
6x3. No fancy stuff.
Are you doing the 1 suit and then? Jay, are you using the 1 suit and then building up method?
I normally just teach basic Chinese mahjong and then I teach Like,
Okay.
trendy flush on.
Sure, that works too.
Cool.
First question, have you ever played Rummy? Yes. Seems very similar. So these are tiles, basically like cards in the deck. They also have suits, just like cards in the deck. There are three main suits, or I guess four suits. Sticks. Sticks on them, circles, draw circles on them, and characters. These are all Chinese names. Three of them, because a lot of sets do not have these numbers on them. You just need to be able to read this. But this one has numbers, so you'll see if this is right. So that'll be a little bit helpful. So these are the main suits. The next, so there's four suits. The last suit is modern times. These are just like random Chinese symbols.
Random.
They're pretty random.
I guess.
So it's like there's sort of a theme.
Fortune.
There are only
Middle.
black ones.
One color for white.
These black ones are
Oh, just a tablet. Tablet. Dry erase board.
Dry erase or tiles.
Picture frame.
So you determine whether it has like a number or
Go for the middle.
Because our country's in the middle. Maybe.
Little,
More like a desert now. I went back to my father's village about like 3 years ago. It's like before it used to be all mowed down because of my friend's family moved all over here, and then my grandfather liquidated all his assets and other stuff. Now I'm just seeing there is a light rail out there, and it is even faster than our BART and Samtrans. It's pretty good. But it takes a while to travel because China's so far. You know, between each city, it's so far. It's like you sit on it, but every train ride is even longer than a BART train would be. It's fast, but it's still longer. It's just the distance between each city is or place is so far.
And yeah, you like four is just who you need. Also,
might it be the same or
of this person.
okay.
And the important thing is like these honor trials, there's no order. So you can't make like a runs. You only use these for 3, which makes these a little harder to make. Right? These ones you use for 0 and 4. That's it. So that's the goal. The goal of the game is to have 13 cards. And you want to be
It's like this, right?
your hand with 4 sets of
Yep.
3.
I just got
If you count that out, that's an extra tile.
That constitutes your draw.
4 sets of 3 there. The reason for that is every turn you draw a tile, and that can be the tile that comes out. You always win with 14 tiles, but it's always another interesting thing is, let's say you like made your hand correctly, which means like you're winning one more time. And let's say
So, 330?
these aren't actually
2, 3, 330. Okay. 2,000, 1,000, 1,000. Yes.
Just remind me on the sticks. These are 1,000, right?
Yes. Thank you. If it helps, you can just play around with the sticks and look them up and down. They count in the hundreds.
if you drop this, I cannot see. I just have to like let it go. But if Kevin drops it, then I say cheat, I steal it, show it here, and then skip my turn. And the idea is when you do that, your hand watch gets small. Yeah, like how is that hard to So my hand will actually be small. So I told you your hand was 13, so my hand is technically 13. But it's not. Yes. So
That's the green dragon, right?
Green dragon.
The non-green.
Yeah, practice and brush up a little bit.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's just more interesting. Is it on? Is it on?
It is not on right now. There should be a button somewhere. A big red button.
Excuse me?
And you take 2 piles. We do that 3 times. This is your last step. No, you have to do 1. Who's up? One of 6. Oh, this is a weird tile. This one. Very weird tile. This is the one of 6.
Oh, okay.
I hate it, but you know, it's the one of 6. Hey, Chen, why is the bird the one of 6?
I don't know.
The bird's sitting on the stick, yes. Yes, that's pretty much.
But then why would you have a bird? Why can't it just be a stick on the ground? I don't know.
Alright, okay, so I took my.
The artist decided to get fancy, you know.
Well, it's because the 2 of sticks is just one straight line, right? So the 1 of 6 looks too similar to the 2 of 6.
Ascending order basically.
It's very.
It looks like Eminem.
It is an M&M.
Looks
2
like
M.
Eminem.
M&M.
And, yeah, so.
Because it's connected, is it? Or?
This right here. And so, you always start your turn with a draw. That's your comp. So it's so he just discards house, now it's my turn. You always start your turn with a draw.
Let me see if I'm they fashioned it after playing cards.
That's like basic.
Can you explain to me like the W's
Yes.
and the,
That is a west. So all these black ones are winds. They're called, they have directions. So like west, north, east, east
well,
or
what if
south.
you end up with like a random letter that's not a direction letter?
Good question. Those are called dragons. I don't remember what the letters of those are. Like, they're not crazy. What? Oh,
They're like fortune, middle. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're
Fat
they
side
function the same way.
and chin.
Yeah, they're all, think of them as like, just
Yeah.
like lower tiles that don't have any order, right? So you can't combine some of them. You need to have 3 for them.
Oh,
Don't worry too much like which one is which. So like, these are completely separate.
Is there the
3 of these.
pretty little chart thing?
Yeah, it's over there.
Oh,
What the odds? Rare.
yeah.
There's only 4 of them.
And then
Oh.
do you already have like a value like
You don't
2.
show it. You can have it. So it's in your hand.
It's the yellow and then 2 white.
Yes.
And then, wait, beach and good help. So what am I waiting on here? And then
So she's not like one.
waiting on a 2?
So she dropped it on
It's like a complex weight thing. Many weights, maybe, I don't know.
2, 5 at least.
What with the 5?
Huh? 2, 5 at least.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it might just be 2, 5.
Yep.
2, 5.
Yes, you can. No, I think it's just 2, 5.
Yeah, I definitely need a 2. The 5 would be. Wait. 5, 6. Wait.
Okay.
Oh, wait, yeah, yeah. Oh, so 5 here. Okay.
Yeah, 2, 5.
Yeah, it's hard.
Explains why I couldn't get what I wanted.
All the bamboo.
It's gonna be more practical.
Also, if you could push the dead one.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
So he has like 2 ones and he's sold on the third one.
You don't have to show like you have those.
You can't do that.
Oh, wrong one. Wrong.
So you have the 6, 5, 6, 7 as a complete meld. You can't call the other side and then immediately discard the thing that originally was a full meld by itself.
Okay, that explains why when I do something like that on the game that I
Yeah,
do.
it grays out those levels.
Yes, okay,
Yes.
so I can't do that.
Yeah.
So,
It's fine for now. I mean, next time, the penalty normally for it is a dead hand, which means you can no longer win a hand, you can't call tile, etc. But for now, this is fine.
okay, because I'm learning.
Yeah, this is just a casual game. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Okay, but if I had discarded something else,
Do you ever take it back or just correctly? Or?
but if I played it right and discarded something else,
Yeah.
then later I could discard it.
Yeah, next turn you can discard this.
Got it, okay. Thank you.
No, yeah, in a tournament, I'm totally calling out on it.
I hope
We're
so.
not playing a tournament, so whatever.
They were not.
has 4 completed sets, and he's waiting for a pair, right? So you know he has 1 in his hand. If you drop in this tile, you lose. But there's no way of knowing. Who cares? There's something you typically don't want to do, but you know. So because there are 4 every single time, there are only 3 tiles left for this tile. At least. There might be some that are dead.
That's mine. Oh, sorry.
So in the actual game, what happens is if you deal the tile that they did not, you pay the points. So that's why sometimes I get really scared to drop it. But
Oh.
you're supposed to make it clear if you switch out or not. But yeah, at least you know which ones you're supposed to do. It's like good mechanism. Like make it clear whether you're discarding the drawing tile or very deep.
Once again.
Bad players. There's a lot of trickery.
That's been fun.
Explicitly don't tell people.
Because like it's actually like it's like a strategic position, right?
It is.
You have to switch yours and everything else is for the save.
Oh, 2000.
Can I steal that?
Yep, 2000.
For
On the last 2 pin.
Yeah. I was like, pow, pow, pow. I was like, wow, that was quick.
I thought that was safe.
It should have been.
Okay.
But I think these all grades are alive. Yeah, so shit one three, I didn't know 3, so that's.
I just mean I didn't do.
Oh, okay.
I was kind of close, yeah.
Oh, this is actually a really cool way because you're waiting on 2 or a 5,
Yeah.
right? So you can interpret this as well. This one goes 5. Wait, let me shoot one as well.
Really?
On 5, yeah. Oh, wait, on 5. Sure.
I like that.
I got the 5. So this makes a little sense, but we did play with multiple. So you guys could both of it and allocate both of these.
Exactly.
Oh, cool.
You can deal it twice.
Oh, cool.
So I like to pick unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other tweak. Either you agree that like you need multiple winners,
Or it's a rotation.
yeah. She get or I should get.
Two together.
Right. Yeah. Because you're free performing rotation, so you can trust it. So you get one.
much my balance, complete rules. And
I like just recognizing our early Chinese version.
yeah.
Okay.
So my problem with that is like it's a lot of luck, right? It's just like we kind of all like played aggressively. We all just like stole tiles, right? And it's just like kind of luck sequence, right? So the way you add a little bit of strategy and skill is by adding a couple more rules, right? And my favorite rule is like the first rule is called fruit, right? The idea is if you drop the tile. So the reason we keep our described tile order is because of this rule. What the rule says is if you describe a tile, you cannot steal to win on that tile. It's not exactly, there's a little complication there, but the idea is if I describe these tiles, I cannot steal a tile to win it on these tiles specifically, right?
So if you made 7, and
So
you got 10.
You can't suicide.
I can't steal. So what? I can draw myself. So the idea of this rule is essentially it gives the other players the pool of safe habits, right? So if they don't want to pay me, right? They only pay me when they drop the winning die, right? They can drop these and they know they're 100%. I cannot win, right? So this adds like an element of defense.
Yeah.
Like pure offense, where you're just trying to win. The idea is like, what if your hand is complete garbage,
Yeah.
right? And you have no hope winning. You're like, okay, well, at least it's much worse to lose than not to win.
Yeah.
Losing means you pay more.
Yeah.
So without panic,
Very.
so the idea is like if you're getting so hopeless or like you think the game's about to end and you don't want to take it, just hurt yourself. It's very cool. So let's see. I don't want to get into another competition, but okay, that's the first one. Second rule. Do you have calculus?
There's one on this board. Also, you can use one of these books.
Okay, cool. How do I do this? I hate calculus.
We need your little sheet.
Just the 4.5, right? Ricci, Tanyo, Yakubai, Honitsu/Jinsu.
Okay.
And then just maybe do Toy Toy, but also caveat Toy Toy.
Okay, sounds good.
Right? Just those.
Okay, thank you. Oh yeah, I have like these really nice cheat sheets in my place. We should prepare some of them.
So no, I would never do
Okay,
that.
so that was really cool. So for example, Doraemon makes sense like that, sort of. I mean, you kind of do just bonus tiles. Okay, we can do it. The second rule is pretty simple, actually. In the beginning of the game, we're going to flip a tile.
Oh.
The idea is the next tile. The idea is the next tile is called Dora. It means it's a bonus tile. Okay? And for every single one of that bonus tiles you use in your winning hand, you get points and full on. So this is -6, the next tile is +6. There's technically an ordering for these, don't worry about it, I can make them different. But the only time this ordering is used is points. So yeah, so if this was the top of the number, this 1 of 6 would be very valuable. You'd be wanting to hold on to this a little bit more. You don't want to like tunnel vision on it, but just like keep it around longer because it'll make your hand worth a lot of money. Right, kind of like this. And the last rule, this one kind of sucks, but it's very important, is you definitely want to use a win condition. You can't, okay, so you always use the horses in a pair,
Right.
but the problem is everyone's stealing, it's still a little bit of it's all RPG, right? It's a lot of involved. And so this sort of adds a little bit of a limitation. And this will let the games go faster, lets you play a little more defensively, and it's kind of interesting. So you need a win condition. And this is like the list of conditions. There's a lot of them. I'm going to only go over 3 or 4 of them. And this one will be.
Oh,
So,
2000
simple one is called
or 2900.
Yakubai is essentially a set of drawings. So I told you that
Those are 1,000.
Yes. It's 500.
29? Oh, great.
Usually you just get 3,000 and give
3 blues will suffice. Okay, that's fine. That's
one
fine.
yellow.
Yeah, and I'll take care of the
Five,
rest.
right?
29, I'll give you 21. Yep.
So if your hand happens to be of that, then you won't you can even steal for that. As long as you don't put the next hand. But these are sort of hard. Let's say your hand has like ones and nines. You don't have any of these triangles, right? You can't always reliably go through this, right? So the most reliable condition is called summa, which is just keep your hand closed. As soon as you call or steal, your hand is considered open and you cannot go for this. This is like the most reliable because if you keep your hand closed, you can always face on this, right? And this is summa is essentially it's called closed and self draw. You only get this when you draw from the wall.
You can only play once, you never play.
You can never steal. That's the thing. You can never steal.
Oh.
Yeah, the active steal is up. So the idea is if you don't
You want to be, you want to be on the wall, right?
Hearing about you since like last year.
We took the place, but we took the place and the car. We just got the car. I don't know if you remember, but we sat down, I was gonna tell you, trying to take the place.
Oh.
Anyway, we just moved it.
just don't steal. The idea is whenever you steal, you should go with
You're like, think a little bit more.
right? You still be like, you know, right?
You're a good friend. Yeah.
If you have the ones that you just start stealing your car, and you know you will have it immediately, right? Let's say you have 2, 3, that could be 4, you might be 1. You know,
We met once when we were at John's place, which was just like really briefly. We were talking to MJ. Oh, okay, cool. Did you seriously? Oh, oh. Nice to meet you, I'm Mary.
Kiddo. Kiddo. Yeah. Well, then, you went.
Oh, I want to learn this, like, Japanese style,
yeah, so it's not. I just started. So if you play before you know the basic rules, like what's out there, right? Okay. So what we do is go ahead and introduction.
She has a Chinese style, right? She can maybe finish.
That's all the rules. You need to I have you don't get to, yes. So this is the last one. This one is it's called Ichimaja. The idea is, let's say you're one time your hand is fully closed, and you want to be able to stand on it. Right? What you can do is you can call, you're telling everybody what's going on. You put 1,000 in the center, but now you're on. Now, if they draw your tile, then yes. Correct. On your turn, when you discard, you call, you're telling everybody they want. So everybody else will call something in the defense. Right? But now you're in the position. And now if they drop your tile, you will win the steal. The cool thing is, if you reach it, you go around, it comes back to you, this one condition you only get if your hands close to yourself. This one condition like and combo of. So all of these stack on top of each other. Let's say you have like a dragon, you can get this and you can see dragons. Yeah. Did you get a printer?
No.
We can get a website if you look at it.
What are you looking for?
I have like a condensed out of this.
Oh yeah, that sheet that, yeah, I don't,
That's like, no worries.
yeah, I don't really have it. You could use the board, but that's about it.
You could honestly like lead a game over there.
Well, you have 6, right?
We have a 3-player.
Oh, okay, I didn't know it was like a three-player thing.
We have a 3-player go. It's mostly the time player.
Oh.
But I need to explain basic stuff about the game and also, what are your names again? I'm sure.
No?
Isn't that
Mm,
So, I guess I'll just explain the rules of the game real quick. But if you guys want to play this one,
Yeah, do I say for recap or?
Wrong, I think.
Which one did you draw?
of course, yeah. So,
Okay.
have you ever played the game before?
Yep.
Okay.
Rami?
2,300.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Goes over.
Okay.
13, wait, Tanya, so
2629.
Huh?
Oh, she's in one. Okay.
7, 13 plus 1, 8, 14.
Okay.
Yeah,
how much?
800.
You paid more, is that what?
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure to keep your winning tile separate.
Separate, okay. I don't win that often, do it.
Oh, you should be winning more. Ah. Try to win all the points.
I'm just like looking at this mess of tiles and figuring out I get more away, but
Oh no.
Oh my God.
lots of mental.
I would recommend keeping your tiles in order
Yeah.
and trying to figure it out from there, because you can be like, this is that, and then you have these two.
That's definitely my pair.
You can go for a full flush.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm trying to figure out
drop
what
this,
I'm 1 or 2 away.
and then drop this, and now you're
I should just full flush open.
should
How do I
just full
turn
flush.
this
Then
table?
you're still 1 away,
Yeah.
but you can call pretty much literally anything.
Yeah.
Like, here, take this. So now this is 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
I think you, for example, drop this, and now you're right here.
Yeah.
Ow, you're pretty close.
Yep.
The second time you've had like,
I need to get better at like, yeah.
Flushes are hard.
See you. As you start. And also,
Oh,
so the switch is round, so flip that over to indicate the south round. Second round, halfway through.
yeah.
You'll wait from it if you like compare it a lot and you can drop them in. But generally these things always happen.
So you don't know what these are.
Just like extra consideration. So the door, this is basically this is an indicator.
Okay.
It indicates that the basically the next tile in the consensual sequence is a bonus tile. So this is a 3 of 6.
Exactly. So that's actually really well. So you can read this now.
And for every
You can
bonus,
also read this.
every each copy of that
idea is you like stand your rating on like three.
So what is the direction?
And what that means is that
The cardinal direction happen.
if I draw,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then the dragon comes happen.
Okay.
So you always win with an action.
Figure out what that's.
So you're like doing nothing.
Okay, that's the first thing.
Or actually what's really cool is the dragon drops your winning talent.
Just by having it. If you're able to win with it in your hand, for each copy of it in your hand, you get build land. Pretty awesome.
If you do that,
Are we doing money or just for fun?
Another reason why it's fancy is to calculate your if you look underneath you.
Oh.
So they're RFID, so if you open the world tray, you'll see like a lot of different sticks. They're essentially like poker chips. So each one is one different amount of euros, and then as you give people all the scores.
and so
And then it shows you your score is the big one at the bottom, and everyone else's score also appears. So, yeah, point based.
you take it apart, and then in the normal game, they
In
would
Japanese, most of the discard order, you'll see that we like they discard.
So that's basically it.
And
There's a one thing that
significance of the discard pool is that
steal talent.
you can't call,
Only
you cannot win
only steal
someone
talent
else's
is finish.
that discard is yours.
So what I mean is, let's say just
So if I discard
Don't.
for
the
W,
and then someone else discards it,
Yeah.
there so happen to be way
anyone drops it, I can call.
Oh, okay.
I have to draw
I
this.
steal this
I
talent,
see.
I show this, I confirm that. You show it, it's about reveal from the
Yeah. You can call it. You can win.
So, and you skip to your turn. That's that. And then
You can still, like, if I turn the ace, I can be win by drawing the ace out. But if you click your go, I can't.
Sure, why not?
That's the question. You can only steal the most recently.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So it's
I must have that 1, 2, 3 to add to the chart.
Even better, you can make a Jun-chan. You could make a Jun-chan.
I have to see if I'm that lofty.
their way of
Do it.
Points, these points.
That's points.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So the one that's the most simple is
Since I was playing a lot of volleyball with some people who are in Hayward, and they love watching that anime called Haikyuu. It's a volleyball. I'm always thinking like now. I'm thinking Muay Thai, Muay Thai. Just keep saying that right now. I was like,
I don't know.
Japanese tiles.
Oh no.
Triplet or any
Just when you're about to go.
triplet of any of those.
but it's Haikyuu. It's a little bit sometimes.
You can do whatever.
It highlights the best parts of volleyball, especially when you're learning. Okay.
Don't have a Yaku.
You do have a closed hand. However, in order
It
to
can reach you, right?
yes,
I
you-
should reach you.
it's a very good hand.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
How about you just pretend that never happened, pick a different weight,
Okay.
and then reach next turn.
Reach is.
It's the
what's
thing we
it- what-
put in.
Yeah, no. What weight?
Oh, literally pick any. Like if you get
What other
a
weight?
4, you would get rid of this unless.
Oh,
you
it
were-
had to be. It had to be Tanya.
No, you know it doesn't have to be Tanya. You just pick literally any tile. You can draw any random tile of weight on it.
Oh, right, yeah.
There could be another
So I
turn. Wait
can't
for this
call
just to
it,
be
yeah.
secret if you want.
Or there is
Because
one more
it's-
east.
Oh yeah,
You
it's
could
like
choose.
calling it makes it's like not fully concealed, right?
Yeah.
So if I just like drew it east, that was it. Okay, yeah.
The favorable is you can pick up one of these
Yeah.
because then you will pair it up. And then it becomes a whole new different hand. It becomes a pinfu, and pinfu you
Oh,
might not
yeah,
even
yeah.
have to reach at that
Not
point.
weighing under.
You can secretly choose not to reach at that point.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. I didn't know where that.
So cover that and see where you go with that.
Next hand. Yeah, next turn reach.
But you're getting there.
You draw or you reach you after?
Draw
Yeah.
first. Then you pick a tile to reach on. Or you can wait a turn.
Yeah. Just keep the element of surprise.
Yeah.
Or it could be this one. But
Or it
you-
could be this one.
Because, yeah, you're definitely gonna just draw it. East. Reach you. So There's 1,000, right?
Yes. Very good. Nope. You declare reach, place it in the center, wherever the center is. Discard one, and that card you tilt it sideways.
Yep.
So now, anything. Okay.
Assuming it finishes your hand, depending on what you do.
You don't remember what he did?
I forget to reach you. There's no reach you button that pops up. So
Yeah, the button didn't light up.
no.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
And then incoming Warpath music in the background.
So you have to discard it.
Oh, yeah.
Because once your hand is now considered locked, it cannot be changed in any form. Unless it's a closed four of a kind. Provided the four of a kind does not also change the hand in any form.
Alex.
And the three kinds, they have to be the same. And they can also be doubles.
Actually,
You're gonna need a pair.
Yeah, true.
what if I send back?
Me? I mean,
Because it's probably cheaper than that. Come on, Mac.
nope.
No?
Not that one. Nope.
There's the other east.
I'm looking for Dora. You're supposed to give Dora?
I have a question. If I can win on that, can I just put it down like?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
I'm sorry.
2,000.
I just held on to the east. Man.
Oh yeah, it could have been the east.
Could have been it.
Could have been reach, but then we would have known.
Okay.
So what do I?
3 please. This, you can use this one too. That's what did you end up picking?
Hey, look at that.
Okay.
Oh, actually for the 8. Show your hand again.
Oh, yeah.
Because it could be the 5.
So,
Yeah.
it could be this one now.
Or the 8.
So you've increased your chances better
Yeah.
by changing to 7.
Two-sided, yeah.
The reason why I was telling you about trying to pick something better,
Yeah.
if you found one of the sides, now it becomes both sides, and also at this point you don't even have to call reach because it is a ping fu.
Oh, because it's pin through, yeah, two-sided, yeah. Even though there's that, yeah. It's like downtown.
So, yeah, as opposed to single way.
Yeah.
But 2-sided wave plus you get Urador 5. You could have gotten pretty good.
Yeah.
Want something else? Okay, here you go. Next hand.
You can't change, and you can't switch any of, like, once you discard, when you declare reaching, like, this, your hand is locked in. You can't change anything, even if, like.
You have to wait for that one or two times.
Exactly. And so that's the danger, right? Because, like, in this sense, you're forced to discard what you draw, and even if it's a dangerous tile that you think someone doesn't wait for, you don't have a choice. When you declare reaching, on the discard, when you declare this, you turn it to the side so that everyone knows that in your sequence of discards, this is what you call it.
Does that mean that you need this? Oh, that means that that tile you discarded, and that moment you need to pick up the last tile. Well, is it the last tile that you need to pick up, or the last two tiles when you call up cheat? One tile.
Oh, gee,
One tile.
sorry.
So let's say you have like everything,
Sleeping.
and then everything. One double. Then you'll declare reaching, discard the last tile, put it in the pile.
surrounding people
Right.
as they drop it off the house first.
Here already.
Yeah, they drop
If
low.
you have discarded the eight and zero
Yeah.
in the past, and
Uh-huh.
you're waiting on it, you can't take it.
But what if someone else discards it? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So like if this tile is something that's already here, then I just gotta let it go. Then I gotta take something else. But then I
Like you have to, in this situation, if you were waiting to win on this,
yeah.
you would have to draw it yourself.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If you call Luigi, you can't say, switch out.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Then I would basically be stuck. So I shouldn't call Ricci if I notice that my last tile, because obviously it was discarded, would make sense. So I'll just draw a new one, then call Ricci.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Because the concept
It's not the Buffalo exchange, is it? No.
Yeah.
extra
Buffalo Exchange closed.
Okay, but what's
Because
counter?
like, you're stuck
That's
in the
probably
state where you
from
can't follow
the
what you're saying.
Duffel
If you
place.
did it
Oh.
next door, you're right, you can still keep one of those.
Yeah.
So you, in theory,
It's closed, but the lights are on.
yeah,
What are the winning combinations?
yeah. There's a website that we talked about.
Yeah, because I think it would be helpful.
Um,
Yeah.
Hmm?
Jay,
I was just talking
did you
to
find the website?
Too fast?
talking to myself.
Am I going too fast?
Yahoo cheat sheets. This is the Final Fantasy 14.
In this case, although his hand is locked, he's able to do a close one, provided that it does not change the weight of the swing.
Just focus on the one.
This is kind of a art system a little bit, but you'll find out later if any reason he screws it up. Hopefully he does not. And generally, when your hand is locked, you generally don't even do anything with it.
Yeah.
I use this one.
Some people don't even do this.
Yeah, Ron is still like, with us.
I'll send it to the chat.
Yeah,
Alright, I sent it.
full list of.
So his hand is still considered closed.
Still closed. This is a closed card. Indicated by the two outside journals.
There you can do this. And like, yeah, they like put a little, see the Yahoo list on the little whiteboard? They also put it there.
One interesting thing.
Say it's like, well, you can't play. This all. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Is that what the concept?
It is a lot. Yeah, we can play Yahoo. Well, in the sense of there's a lot, there's no money lost. Oh, 100%, yeah. It just gets, you know, increasingly more serious.
Yeah.
Beginner's luck is a huge thing. Beginner's luck tends to be a huge thing. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Yeah. You almost, you basically, you did win the last one. Well,
I didn't even realize that I won until somebody was like, oh, look, you won. Yeah.
See ya.
So you guys just got here and already.
try to practice. Okay, we'll figure it out. That way, your answer is 50 if you want. Okay, what's the button? That's what you have to do. You go to tiny tile.
Oh, yeah, I want to.
Is this the case where has now changed hands when he does the closed con, compared to what he was waiting for,
Yeah.
to the fact that the con happened, still has not changed the hand. It looks exactly the same, only difference is there's a four of the con.
If I hit
Um,
these,
You took three,
yeah,
you have, you know,
but then,
but then you need a pair,
right,
so that's hard to do.
yeah,
I mean, you did, I
Exactly.
mean, if you had known, you would drop that,
Exactly.
now you would have won, but there's no way of knowing.
right, right. Or, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a character.
Oops.
That was pretty solid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
That's 330.
Yeah,
Actually, no, close.
That's
340.
how these of these out. Pretty good.
Okay. 340 dealer. Okay.
Okay, and what do I?
8,000.
8,000, jeez. So is that
You need 2 yellow or red?
$2?
100.
And now I leave you 100 away from first.
So that's the basic rules. These are the rules.
We'll be on South 3.
Mm-hmm.
Best. Oh, I get to be dealer too.
Seal to it is very important. Right? If I draw it, well, the idea there is, so you draw this, and normally you would, right? What if I had to submit this, and then you draw it? I'm not allowed to steal it. So if I drop this one, and it goes to the wrong path, in my sort or anywhere, then it's sort of a loss. Yeah. Right? If you drop the 2, you are confident that I'm not going to steal it to my husband. And you will not pay. Right? So what this means is, this is a safe pool disgrace. If you don't want to pay, you start anything here, it's 100% safe. Right? The idea is, because it's, you know, the fourth player, right? And everybody, I think, has some research on it. If I drop you a wall and I win, I'm like, oh shit, it's not gonna come, right? The idea there is everyone's gonna pay me a lot.
Here's an example.
But
If I
if
think
you
what
drop
you
it,
did example.
only you will pay me, actually a higher.
Oh, thank you.
The other 2 players, they won't pay.
The,
If you want to
make yourself 100% the same, but there's a take barrier.
based on the value.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's the first rule. So it's very, like, this rule is super important because it gives, it allows you to play. So let's say your name is like complete.
Cheat.
You did like, you know, this game also has, yeah,
Doesn't matter.
You need to do the one you took from him, so this is the 3. It doesn't matter the type of order.
Yes.
And then it's just like,
If I have one today, the characters have to have the same one.
It not just marks who you took it from, since it's a sequence, you clearly took it from the person to your left, but also is an indication for like the discard piles to know that that is part of that discard.
yeah, yeah.
Good. Good.
Anywhere.
Like this is a character. Just 2 characters.
Yeah.
The honor one will always have just one big one.
This is
Right.
called, the book is called, if you're a Dora, Dora means book. Okay?
be completely dependent.
So the next tile after the 8
I have no idea what that is.
So it's all the times and for
Yeah,
every
what's
single row, it's probably
Oh, that's the one example.
and it actually makes your hand values a lot. I can explain it a little bit.
Got the bird, how the bird.
But like, you might want to keep hanging on to these. You don't want to television on that, right? Like, it's, you still need to use them in your hand. Like, let's say if you're not.
Oh no, so this is the benefit.
So
And you're saying if you can win it, walk through the deal.
Oh.
Yeah, let's say this is my hand, if I do this card here, I can probably.
So the sticks and the stuff are the only ones that you can get like a run. It's rather than like three times.
But maybe
You can get a run in these characters.
These guys.
it's worth a lot.
Like the ones that have two.
Yeah, you can get a run in
It's
those.
like keeping the these carrots out. So that's the one. So the last rule is, so it still feels like very basic, or just always
But the
stealing,
practice
where
always
it's just
makes my nose into like what's on them.
Japanese mahjong
They
cats.
don't really.
Yeah.
Need a way to position.
This is a
So
four.
like, you can't win with, like, you always need close to something. It's like non-negotiable. You need that. You need a,
Pick it up separate.
and it's when can you call?
Like, is this a slide?
Fragments, sort of today.
He's gonna show you all my tiles.
Right. These are the simplest one. You get a set of reference. Super simple. So if you have a set of dragons, just like so 3 dragons, white dragon. Everybody is assigned a wind direction, and so your wind direction is also a condition for you. So, like, I would be east. This person would be south.
So this is where
You would be west. That would be west here.
How is it?
We'll tell you which direction. The idea is like they're
Reaching past roads, it's reach, so it's 340, right? No, I'm sorry, it's a reach, no, yeah, it's a reach put store, 340, 52.
you almost always want to stay.
We have 30 units to work to.
Is that
This is what, two?
340?
Start at 30, and then get 4 for that.
Oh, you get 4 from that, okay. So what are you?
52.
Men's and coffee? Huh, B.
There's another one.
Yeah.
So here's like the 7, right? They have
Yes, that is correct.
anything else?
7's it.
Guess I'm walking around, yeah.
You are looking for the, you're missing a tile, but you're looking for the 2514. Yep. You're almost there.
Almost there.
Oh no, you reach for it, so I
Almost
can
there. Less hands. Ideally less hands.
Put that for me.
Because once you go for that,
when I was late,
you just call the bunch and like immediately so ideally this is closed self practice. What if your hand is full? finally closed, right? You're ready to win. Ready to win means like maybe you're waiting on one top, right? And you want to be like, that's where this comes from. This is what the game is named after. The idea is when you're starting.
Who was East?
If you're one
Is it East one?
yeah, you can call Rachie, right? You say Rachie. We also actually
Let's look at smart as we go. Like move the dealer.
Yeah, right. So it's not a wager that you're gonna
Table rank.
you're also alerting everyone. And obviously no one wants to beat you. So that's an alert to everyone that they can start playing house. As soon as someone calls Rachie, everyone starts playing house. Because they don't. So, but as a compensation, now if somebody drops the top,
Green dragon, red dragon, Dora 2, and this is 16? 16 food?
Yep.
This is
your hand is locked.
2, right?
Yep. 440.
So every turn, when you call Rachie,
Yep. 440.
What is your level?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
what that means is once you call Rachie, you can't play it.
Are we good?
So like playing defensively is trying to
No.
1, 2, 3, or actually no, 64, right?
Hmm?
440.
Oh, it's 4. Okay,
Yeah.
say that.
440 or 450? 450. Okay.
So this is 16, right?
16.
16,
This is
8,
8, and yes,
2.
you don't get 2 then.
Same one.
Oh, I thought you got 2 with the winning.
It has to be your win.
Oh, I see, that's right.
draw the tally into a win.
So 16 plus 8 is 24. Yeah, okay, I'm getting better at counting these things. So that's 24 plus the base 30. That's 54?
What's that?
And one on a wrong, so it's 54.
But it's like generally.
It's 30 on the 30,
20 on the start.
So if you
And
20, and then Ron off him, is that 10?
0 now, 0. It's closed wrong.
Oh, close Ron, okay, okay,
Yeah, 20 plus a bunch.
okay,
It's like 50-ish.
okay.
And then 2, 2, yeah. Wow, you got it like turn 4.
The problem is I picked up the Dora, so now I was thinking of jumping this and went for a point. So
Yeah,
that's
it's
what-
one back either way.
Yeah, then
so
that's the
whatever.
same thing, so it
Yeah.
just ended this.
Right.
Okay,
I have a question. If you get 4 of the same,
Yeah, you can con.
and but if it's in your hand and it's closed, do you con
You
that?
can con. You don't have to.
You don't have to, you can keep it in your hand?
No, you cannot keep it.
You can't, so I'd have to get rid of
you
one.
can
Yeah, you
split it
like-
into a 3 and 1 combo.
Yeah, if you had like, for example, you had 999, right?
Uh-huh.
You could have like 999 and then a 79. You could use that fourth 9 that way. Or you can just con it and just make that your 4 9s into
You got 4?
Okay. No, I don't, I just, on my last.
Yeah, last time you had a triplet of 9s, but then you drew a 9.
Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing. But is it okay to, I mean, because I didn't need it any other
You
way.
can just discard it.
You can,
Yeah.
yeah,
You could also con it, you could discard it. Doesn't really matter.
Does it, which one's more valuable?
It is more valuable to con,
It is, okay.
but it's also more valuable for everyone else at the table.
Right,
So you might not want to.
especially if I'm nowhere near
Yeah, if you're nowhere near it, don't do
So
it.
happened to me yesterday.
that.
Yes, you're nowhere.
I wasn't first,
And
and
then
I
you con.
conned, and then I did that, and then the guy who got it, he had like
He had-
3 of these or something,
Okay.
and I went from first to last.
So it's only
no.
valuable, yeah, it's gonna be
Oh,
good.
And I looked at the clock, it's like,
Securing
well,
last.
all right, you got 30 seconds. You got 30 seconds to make this up.
Wow.
It was brutal. You
Alright,
want
use
it
a
again?
point. Yeah, I mean, use that table.
Can I ask
Yes.
for?
Well, okay, so you need, okay, you're gonna have to. Wow. All right, so you need 1 green
One green.
and 5 white.
Okay.
Sure, I
1 green and
based on my
3 white. Okay,
How much is the yellow again?
5 white. So you need 2 yellows,
So you can't get that anymore because
2 yellows.
I need to.
I need 2 blacks and a red.
Yep.
Okay, that's good. You need 4 blues.
I think you might be kind of sad right now.
2 yellows.
You can maybe uncall it.
Oh, I should have called that.
No,
Oh, sorry.
there are things that you kind of can go for.
Okay, which one?
One
Blocks are
Really good to know.
is
5?
I didn't know.
Those are 10.
Oh, these are 10.
this one.
Okay, that's
Ooh.
what I was going for.
This is very unlikely for it to happen at this point, but you can like.
See how it like tracks it.
Yeah, it's got a little magnet thing in it. It's not just plastic.
Cool.
Yeah, the rest of these are yours.
Otherwise, how would it track it?
Probably just had some more flexibility. If it was close,
Up to 2 feet.
Should I not call the best?
It's not recommended that you call this.
like the most
I want
basic
to
thing.
have it still like real fast.
Yeah, right.
So it's kind of like before there's a clear direction of what you might want to go for, that's another way conditioner. It's like you're starting phase with the hand that's always
Yeah,
Yeah,
Those are the two that you reasonably go for. It's very hard to make.
Okay.
Yeah, or like go for Richie. Richie's a good one.
Okay, so.
Is it me or are we flying?
So I told you this.
Next fire water and at the end.
Let's say you only use one technology. You make that out only once.
Judy, Alex, Max,
You know the first score? Right. Would you make what's in here with this using auto
Max,
score? That's too sure. If you can do it just Sometimes we'll have right? So that's
A combo case, right? It's like deer meat. Yeah, I know. You used to have it at the Target over in Evansville 2 years ago. Yeah, that's not like my place. Yeah. I'm not gonna sell them at Target. This was like 5 years ago.
Judy, Alex, Max, Jake.
What's up? So, I'm wondering, like, yeah.
I love that reaction.
Oh, you should have done that. Why?
Well, okay, there's one we can go for.
You want
The
the
first
first?
floor is the last tile, so if you win off the station,
As long as I remember where I put it.
you draw the tile, and you win on it.
Yes.
If someone drops the very last tile, basically you're sad.
Okay.
But you can still get points if it goes to a draw.
Okay.
And you can win one way. So you can at least make your hand in one way.
Okay.
And look at what would be the most likely.
The reason it's important is like if you drop a 2, you're
Right, because if you have your sense,
what if you drop a 5?
then what if you did that?
Yeah.
By the rules, I actually
Yeah,
cannot steal
okay.
any of my losing tiles during my discard pile.
Yeah.
I cannot steal.
Good luck.
This
Go for high tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the idea is
Yeah.
if any of my tiles are in my discard pile, if I would say it's possible I'll probably right here. If any of them are here, I cannot steal from any check.
Table of
That's
actions.
generally useful, no matter what someone draws, I just cannot.
One thing I think is really helpful is if you just you start and you kind of like
That's
right
right.
you were saying and one of the first things you want to do is identify which
Let's say,
what are you going for?
obviously,
In the early days, it's usually kind of a mismatch, but after a couple of discards, you start to see trends, and you're like, oh, maybe I can do this, maybe I can do that. And then looking at the table really helps for that.
nines are incredibly safe. For short 7. Seven.
Well, yeah.
Draw two.
Last time I discarded.
Yeah, and you didn't draw.
So let's think about how we.
What actually happens?
It's probably your turn. And
Six could be.
Where what actually happens is
oh, you'll be at that.
what?
You'll be at that.
Did you like that? Yeah.
Okay, I know. I remember.
I did.
Six tiles.
Right. 4, 5. Right. How would I be doing this? There's only one.
Six.
6. So we're going with the 9. 9. Oh. So by the rules of 3, right? If this is my move, and I have a 6 in my discard, even if you don't find it, I cannot steal. Yes. So the idea is, for example, state. Right? So what that means is because any of my losing tiles are in my discard pile, I cannot steal from it. Oh, so yes, I can't steal anything to win. I'm just not allowed. So
Are you discard?
Yes.
Oh, I'm blind.
Sorry.
obviously, if you have 6s, you want to have those first. If you have more 6 in your hand and you don't have anything, you should probably draw it. Right?
So you're saying it's not just the top.
Pawn?
And you just,
Don't forget that.
What you could reach.
I'm in for each because I like sort of
Just don't call tiles when you run away.
I ended up in a state where like one
So right now, I'm reading this.
also when you're
I'll show you
this very tiles and you draw something.
Yeah,
very specific,
right.
Yeah.
Right? So
This.
you
This. You can also use that. What is
it's
this?
a lot about like planning. You have
How much?
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't really want to.
But then I have to usually get the same, right?
Just a cool. It's
Reach can be any
that's a lot.
Any combination.
Any
Got
combination.
it. Okay, that's more helpful.
Your win counters you didn't call me.
Okay. All right, good.
Yeah. Yeah, so this part is super important. That's it, that's what it is.
When you say story,
So I like this game because it's fun even if you play poker. Right? Like poker, it's awful game. Right? Like you just, everyone's all
How much?
This game you just play with the points.
It's 5, right? It's 8,000.
What was that?
On your door 4.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
8,000.
That's right.
Yep.
Thanks.
How much is the red? 10?
10,000.
Black is.
10,000.
Oh, there.
They're both.
The blacks are placeholders. So if you took out everything, it'll go minus.
Oh.
Two blacks are to balance it out to 0. There is
How do I get to the games?
check. You're gonna go log in first. Log into yourself.
No, but it would give a little too much information at the moment.
Okay, so that wasn't the best to draw.
That is not the best. That's the only information I'll give right now. For you.
Okay.
And then you're looking for today.
You
Today
can think
is
on that for a while
the
first, but
and today's 31st. Yep.
New games?
Yep. And then go hands.
Hands? Okay.
Give yourself a 530.
Judy's used. Yeah, we got it. So how do I get the last?
You must declare, just in case, if you change the dealer.
Okay, so
Judy
we have,
looks right,
so
yep.
we have Ron, Alex, Jake.
I one idea.
What's that, 5 and 20? Doesn't matter.
it can be 20. At least 30. Sweet.
So that's what syncs to the stream?
Yeah,
The score?
that's what updates the stream.
Yeah.
The stream is not magic. Not yet. at least.
You can't like plug it into the table or something?
Let's see advanced roll. Sorry, so I gotta draw, right?
Yeah, probably.
Because you're gonna be in that state where you
So you will draw, and then
yes. And you actually take this there.
I'll
Say I'm
so I know that's cool.
no, that's not all. No, it's just in your discard. It's not like
Oh, okay.
you're, I want you to already cheat.
You can already do that with Reachie, but Reachie gives you another one. And you're, yeah, it's not fun. It's like you're gonna win anyway. You might as well try to win your hand here.
And then, so I do this, and then,
Yeah.
and whoever wins.
Yeah. Well, you can do that normally. Anyway.
So that's basically that is my turn.
If you have a win condition in your hand already, you can win on me.
Basically back to the next card again.
Not the next, you'll keep going. Keep going. So
I will win.
whoever wins that hand will take it.
Okay, so basically, if you're confident, you are the closest.
Okay. It's like a very big incentive to do it. Another really big incentive is, remember I told you that this top? This one? Let's say you win with Richie. There's a really cool like incentive where all the tiles under the bonus tile also win.
So not just incremental, but
No. So like you'll get an extra. That's insane. Like what if you have for you got a surprise for it?
so when, so there's the bonus armor is not this one,
Is the one after.
but you know about that.
So there's it's all like right? So in the beginning of the game, we're going to be displaying this. So everybody knows that two of circles. That's fine. Two of circles. There's the long circles. The two of circles.
Yes, nice.
Right. Let's say you want to reach it as an added bonus, you get a surprise door. So this will make a 7 of 6 also. So let's say you happen to have a.
Oh, so then I can call
Yeah.
that. Okay. I guess I'll call it.
Not this one.
This is big one of those ones sticks out. Right there.
Only some really shoulder.
Then the winning condition
Another interesting thing,
Which is,
Which is just your hand is closed. That's pretty rare.
okay, and then I would,
Yeah, just whatever completes his hand.
but if you have more,
You can win. If anyone drops that tile, you're good to go.
so I'm looking for.
Oh, sure.
I'm not, yeah. Maybe I'll just type it out. Okay, so.
your hand's still closed, right? It's not like you stole it, you just drew it. Right? But you need to show it because you need to take it away from the time.
Oh my gosh.
Right. That's right.
So I think I have.
Yeah, that's too bad. Just start simply. Make it to the end of the day. Make it to the draw.
If this was concealed, you'd be good to go?
You can't call reach after you call, so just don't deal in, and hopefully you're still one away. Or you can fail. Most people can.
Oh, yeah, it's right. I wanted to eat that card. Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, this is really, really bad. Because you don't have any safety.
If you win anything,
This is your safety.
if you win, you get.
That's just safe tile. That's a safe
But
tile.
like generally,
You can't.
Maybe like,
I guess
Yeah.
the way that the points will work out, that is like.
That definitely is
like.
like
The average head is like 3,000-4,000.
So the thing, the benefit of this is if you give
anybody calls it 4 times.
Right.
downside is that's a very likely
There's an extra reach
Right.
Or in terms of safety, this is time. Once you get rid of it, now what are you going to do
You
next?
can steal before that.
But you could try to okay, and then just hope for the best.
Thank you.
That's always here.
Okay.
Yeah. But your key thing is where you get your drawing to see if you win, and if you don't, you just. I saw that. You can't.
Yeah.
If it's a draw, you run out of tiles. You end up in a draw.
I win.
And what happens is everybody who's one tile away from it gets paid by everyone who's not. So people start kind of race to get to that stage, right? But like generally it's a small tournament, it's not that huge, so it's not that. But you can also publish this one's left. Normally there's like
It's right there in the bag.
there's a bag. I mean, we're probably yeah, you get like 6 like checkpoints. These are really cool because they track your points like numerically. They actually like arrange and they detect how much.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool. Really cool. Yeah, it's a fun game, a little complex, but once you get the points down, it's very
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Make sure to turn the tile sideways.
So you can probably check out the
Good, 2 reaches on the field. Here we go.
It's a gambling game.
Of course it is.
So when she goes, we should put this outside with this, put the $1,000 to the center.
You could play 3-player.
We could. I don't want to play 3-player now.
It's not bad.
But like he's never played Ricci either, so it's just like one rules on. And then the 2 through 8 of on.
What should I do now?
Try not
Try
to die.
Yeah, basically try not to die. Based on this discard, if someone has, for example, a 4 and a 5 in their hand, and they did not win on the 6, that means they can't win on the 3 either. So, or the 9.
Yeah, that's what the state.
Those 3 and the 9 are kind of maybe there's a chance that it's safe. Maybe.
Oh, wait, can I?
Yeah.
No, you cannot.
I cannot. Okay.
Oh wait.
Because you were trying to change your thing. No.
Try to do the thing with the
No, I think I was messed up. I messed up. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
wait.
you can't do that.
Oh, yeah. Only if you draw that.
You can't change your
Yeah.
hand anymore.
I didn't realize that. But that wasn't, yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Sorry, I missed, what was going on with Erwin that she couldn't?
Have you talked about forward plans at all? Forward plan.
Oh, could you not reveal too much?
I mean, it's fine, it doesn't really, yeah, it's fair, yeah, my bad.
Yeah, it wasn't,
Yeah.
anyway, it was like something, I was just trying to get extra points. Evan.
Yep, so roll. I'll leave it there. And then show your hand.
Oh, I see. So what about this forward time? Why couldn't she have grabbed it?
Because she locked in her hand.
Yeah. When you call Rachel, you can't change her hand.
She didn't call me.
Sorry.
She could have grabbed it. It's okay, okay. But would that be then considered a
It's an open hand.
Oh, it's then open?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I should have only grabbed these two combinations. So then what I was trying to do was grab this one to get an extra point, but then I can't change my hand because my winning tile is either this one or this one.
Yeah.
So I needed these two specifically.
You also cannot open your hand after you call Rachel.
Yeah.
You can only do that if you self-draw the fourth, then you can actually.
Yeah, if you drew this, then you can con this.
Con this, right?
Yeah.
But if someone else drops it, you cannot con it.
Yeah, so if I do this myself after I reach you and I con this, I still can't win because this one is by itself, right?
No, you still can. Because you con these, right?
Wow.
You would actually draw a
We're
replacement.
both making four.
I figured somebody.
Yeah.
Then you would drop this. You would drop this.
How much
And your
did
order
everyone?
would change.
1,000?
That's one blue for everybody.
Oh, so I really just needed, so I wanted to
What's the
actually
date?
want if I
Like,
could.
what is the last one?
You give me 5?
It's always just adding value.
Right, but if you do win on it, that's great.
Okay.
Right, it doesn't really do anything.
So the first
You have your draw. Wait.
Right, and then you're still discarding.
Yeah, so this
So you're.
you're waiting.
Oh, thanks.
Like some weird.
Oh,
It's just a second.
Everybody calls them. Great.
Like, let me replay that for you.
Like, it remembers
Right,
exactly
this is
what
your
was.
hand.
this
Would
is
you
my
like to
hand.
redo your discard? Which one would you?
I would either discard this or this.
And which? Right. So you discarded this.
I discarded the
But
flop. The,
what?
yeah.
Why is this a superior discard?
Well, my guess is that everybody else at the time, their discards were based off of like more of the bamboo. So because they had sort of the sticks, if they had more sticks, that means they were holding on to these. That was my guess. So that way, these were more,
Pun?
I don't know, colored. That was my assumption.
That is good intuition. Well, no, okay. The biggest reason is that how far away from winning are you with this? How many tiles do you need to draw to finish your hand?
I don't know.
One.
True.
So you can call Ricci on that discard.
Yeah, basically, if you, yeah, you're basically ready to win. And being ready to win is a highly advantageous state to be in.
Wait, but I don't, can you explain? I don't get it. So I
So
was
you're one away from winning, right?
yeah.
You can call Ricci.
Oh, so you're saying if I drew this, then I would just,
You just
Ready to
win.
win.
Yeah. So then in this state, you're one away from winning.
I didn't know.
Is all.
It's hard.
Right. So here you're one away from
Plus
winning.
anyway, you have 3 of
Well,
those.
so at the time I didn't have this, it was only doubles.
I drew them back to back.
Right.
Oh, you did?
But I didn't know that I would have drawn this, so I was thinking of discarding this one and discarding this and making a 4.
I probably
So
could
2, 3, 4. That was also what I was thinking. Did it?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe I didn't see that I had
Yeah.
3. That's
Yeah.
what it was. So then if I discarded this, then it would have been perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
At that point, you can
I
call
just
Ricci.
didn't see
Yeah,
it.
so then when this happened, you discarded this. which is fine because you ended up drawing this one,
Which was also.
here,
Yeah. So
which
I
is
just
also
got
one
one
away
from
from
there.
there.
Yeah. I see what you meant. I
But-
think I didn't see this.
Right, so it's actually not the worst for the two, because what can happen is waiting on one tile,
Mhm, it's
not the
horrible.
greatest, right?
Not the greatest, no.
If
So I draw
you
that guy.
drew an 8, that'd be kind of nice.
Yeah.
Now what are you waiting on?
Then I'd be waiting on the 9 or the 3.
Or the six.
I actually dropped the 9 at the beginning.
Yes, however, you will be free 10,
So it would be for a 10.
I do what?
For a 10, which is the rule you can't win off a discard if you're winning tiles here.
Right, because I want the triplets too, which eventually I won on, or I would have won off the triplets. That was the whole.
Well, the other thing is you don't necessarily draw an 8. Even if you draw, say, for example, 5,
Yeah.
your weight would still be pretty good.
Yeah.
If you draw basically anything, 4
Uh-huh.
is not the worst because it's 4 west. If you draw the 2, it's fine.
What is the
Draw-
4 west?
Oh, it's just waiting on west.
Yeah, I was waiting on the west. Yeah, I see.
But you can draw basically anything around here and it would still be good for you. That's why it's not the worst thing to draw to 2 because you can increase the size of your ending weight.
That makes sense. That's what I was going for. I think.
But it's almost like 90+% of the time it's better to take immediate one away from it and then just go reach.
I think I didn't see this. That's what
Yeah.
Okay. Good to explain. Thank
So
you.
how do I count points for this?
Ah, yes.
That's 3T9.
I have no idea.
And for us.
Oh, wait, you know.
I don't know.
This is the other benefit of
Yeah.
having a
So you
polygon
signed up?
sheet. I did not.
I see.
Basically, there's like, we talked about this, how this is a door tile. Because you win, you're gonna also flip this guy as well.
Also just door tile.
Also become a door tile for you.
But you missed it.
It was, yeah, it was irrelevant to your hand, but you could have also, like, for example, if it was like a 1 dot and you had 2 of these, that would be pretty good. So she's pretty.
We have 3G. Just one. And then just know that if you have Reachy, there's a chance you'll get pinned through. I'm not going to explain how you get it, but you can just sometimes get it.
If it's all sequences.
Yes. So if you look at non-dealer,
Pair has
2
to
Han,
be out of
33,
right. 2 multiple side way.
2,000 points.
Oh,
Two
I
blue
forgot the
spots.
multiple side.
Okay.
But she was.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I should give 2
Yeah. So when you point exchange, put the points on the table,
Okay.
and then the other person just and everyone else at the table verifies that the correct amount of points were exchanged.
Very important.
2,000.
And then you also take the 2,000 points. Those are also yours.
Oh, okay. 4,000. Okay. 3,000.
One of them.
Yeah, hers as well. You take all the 6.
So when you reach the winner will take that. Yeah. That's like a wager that you're gonna make.
Because you don't take that.
You gotta go away. If maybe drop the
And if
last
no one
three
wins,
left, they will drop.
it just stays in the
Like,
in the pot.
here, I think I didn't see, but I actually do remember I thought I had done this. But anyway,
That's also.
Either way.
I make mistakes all the time.
here's what it is.
What, you guys do 4 hands?
No.
Uh,
One day.
That's the game.
I can do expert defense.
Alright, let's play.
This isn't like,
Pardon?
oh, it's not different.
Yeah, no, this happened. I'll tell you that this is all of this stuff is automatic. That's the fanciness. Normally we would flip it, we would like spin this down, we do a thing like that.
These are all really up there.
I like it.
Because usually when we play it's all aggro. You're just like,
Oh, macro.
exactly.
There's no grass on winning, it's like shit talking.
Do you know why when we play it's a lot more random? But yeah, it's sort of a lot more you got. There's definitely still randomness where you can optimize it. So this is
I don't want to answer anything. Like, you're like, don't worry. I don't want to do it.
That's 8.
Oh, there's a better.
correct.
You probably want to sit in front of it. And then,
That's what we're calling out the bonus house. Don't count as yeah.
Well, paper, right? Take this one.
We only do that because it's only like accelerated process. That's why you jump. Because you're taking your tile and you're taking your first roll at the same time.
40?
That's why we do this.
Should be about, should be 11,600, 11,900.
Yeah, that's 440.
Put it into the app and see what happens. Show you.
Balance from Alex.
It's I'm waiting on a
What?
5 or a 6, right?
What?
That's correct.
Yeah. I figured I'd push the door again. That's
This one.
4
Yes.
door, right?
Yes.
Always start
Because when you having this, you want to go as fast as possible. With that, you're ready to go.
Yeah, I tried to go fast, but you didn't give me any. You gave me all these.
What would be one? Oh, plus this.
Oh.
So it's 12. So it's 1,200.
12,000 and this one too.
This is yours back originally. So plus this one,
Okay.
plus 300. So that's why it's 1,200, 12,000 plus 13.
Oh.
Yes.
So how much?
12,300.
12,300?
So in an open hand, in order to have like ones or nines or wins that aren't,
Is that right?
you need to have different, yeah.
Correct. There are two ways you can do that. One is called a chanta, which can cause all your melds must include a terminal.
And you just always do the.
It can also be involving this. All your moves must clause the honor or terminal. The second thing that you can also do with these, you can also have a half flush or full flush involving open terminals. The other thing you can do, in his case, you can have triplets, having terminals, having terminals and flushes like that. There's a fourth one you can do is also same thing. In your case, you can also still have a pin fu. You can still have a pin fu. Actually, no. If it's open, pin fu is not allowed.
No.
But if it's open, you can have like the 3 of the 3 nines or 3 ones or 3, no, can't do that.
Yeah. Once it's open, this is very restrictive.
That's what I
The
thought.
easiest one to start with, if you want to play ones and nines, is every single thing has a 1 or a 9.
Okay.
It's the opposite of the, the first thing we tell you, give it all the ones and
Right,
nines.
right, but if you have one for each.
Yeah, that's a mirror
and it
image
can
of
be-
it.
But can it be like, you have a 1 on
Yeah.
this, and then a 9 on this?
Yeah, as
Or
long
does
as
it
I
have
just
to
say
be-
this is 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, pair of nines, 7, 8, 9 again.
Okay, so each thing
Yeah,
has
that's
to
a
have a
1 or a
winner.
9, or a winner or a dragon.
Oh,
It's
or a win.
Yeah,
their
it's the
terminal.
opposite. Yeah, it's the opposite of the,
Okay,
the Tanya would tell you, give it all the
Right.
wins and ones and
right,
nines.
but if you have, open your hand and your hand
Everything
is
is
like,
ones and nines. That's like the easiest first one to remember.
that's good.
Yeah.
You still on?
What's the Japanese style saying? Paul? Is it Paul? Is Paul? Paul. Okay, and then star one, and then blood draw.
No, this is is you have dragons.
That's yeah, go ahead.
Oh, this is my only secret that I can go first.
This isn't a sequence anymore.
It's a Yahoo. You already got your win condition. You're chilling now.
Oh,
You can't get, you cannot get all sequences because this is not a sequence.
It's a triple.
it's a triplet.
Yeah.
But what do I, but I'm saying out of these, right, don't I pick a few that I want to go for?
No, just, you have this.
Oh, that's what you mean, I have the Yahoo.
Yeah, you're done.
You don't
You just finish your hand.
It can drop anything.
Yeah, no,
The only thing you might think about is that those technically stack. So it's like if you want to try for an even bigger hand, then you can.
So am I just trying to reach you now?
You can't use it.
I can't reach
Because you
you.
open it. But you just like you can just win now. Like
Oh.
any just complete your hand with like the you already have one triplet, right? So 3 more triplets in a pair.
Do I have to do 3 more triplets in a pair? Or
No.
a sequence?
No, sorry, 3 sets of 3 in a pair.
3 sets of 3 in a pair.
Yeah, and you're good.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
You're in basic.
3 sets of 3, okay. So I'm not going for sequences, just going for that. Okay.
just go for a fixed one.
Also, you can try to incorporate.
Oh, you didn't start. Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, are we waiting for your discard?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna just.
Okay, okay.
Unless she calls, then I have to control Z my way out of this.
So I'm doing 3 sets of 3
If
in
I
a
remember
pair.
right.
Okay. 3 sets of 3 in a pair. Okay. I have to go that way.
Well, it's a good place to play you to start.
Because I want the Yahoo.
So
I want the dragon.
remember how you explained Dora? Red five.
Well, I think it's not exactly, but it's more like because you did that. Now you're full.
Also, the red dragon is strong across.
She turned over the left one and it's just,
We do that because of the phrase and rule. It's like technically part of that.
we just, this marks that this is technically part of her.
When you say anything goes, I can do like 1, 2, 3 on deck. Like anything, right? Okay, got it.
Yeah, like any chicken hand will do this one. These are like typically like win fast strategies.
Oh. So all red, there's like one red five of every four sides. Those are all just by default Dora. So those would be one.
Is it just special?
So remember this house all one. That's
Yeah.
not six. This is also
But she,
just like
Yeah, I'm really showing, but I can show it with this, right? It's fine? Or
that's
is it-
right. Hey, yeah.
Like, that's the calling like it's to make it very small.
But because it's left with me, it can be a sequence.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can take it.
I can take it.
She's saying
Typically,
etiquette
you
wise.
wouldn't put it into your.
Oh, oh, no, I'm-
When you steal, you have to leave it out and then put your house in your hand.
Oh, yeah, 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 I'm about to do that.
Yeah.
But I
It
was just.
should never go into your hand, basically, is that.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was gonna basically show it just now. I just was wondering before I show it, is this the right move? That's why I hesitated.
Oh,
Cause I'm taking this, so it can be a sequence and then still fine. Okay.
that's the freeing thing about calling. You're just open now, so there's no longer any downside to calling because you've already called.
And then I gotta drop the pile. Yeah. Thinking.
She, wait.
Why calling?
Yeah, she,
World Series of Birding at New Jersey Audubon. It's like, there's a World Series of Mahjong.
6, 7, 8, right?
Uh-huh. There's a World Series of birding.
It's like bird watching.
How do you score?
Series.
How do you score? I don't know.
Yeah, I saw a bald eagle. Oh, you did. You know?
So at this point, this is really interesting because none of these will tell you from winning, right? So you have a choice, right? You have like 3 options. Number 1, you're gonna go full aggro. You just don't care about him. You play your own hand and you try to hold risk because if you deal with his power, second option is you pull. You basically, my hand is garbage, I don't care anymore. I'm gonna drop these tiles and not take it. Any of these tiles are 100% safe. 100%. Also, any tiles I discover, since these one of these jobs,
In case you don't know, he gets 6 out of 8 of these, that's the same.
Oh, if I have a, yeah.
Yeah, you didn't pay that, okay. But you got that. Anyway.
That's where the skill is.
Pawn.
What's the opposite of pushing? I guess like pulling doesn't really work.
Well, it's push, it's called push pull.
Push pull. Yeah. You're push along.
Tanya Dora 3. 440. 440 is 8,600.
I don't know. You just paid me 1,400. Then you can play a new game.
Hold on, Mac, what about you need 10? Mac, Jake, 440 you say?
Yeah.
So I would
8,600.
That doesn't matter.
14.
No.
That doesn't matter.
8,600.
Do we box at this order?
Whatever you guys want to do,
I
I'll just
don't know.
plan.
What do we do for a casual game? Do we box or no?
No box.
Okay, so we keep going.
Yep.
Because you can always box with a casual game.
Yep.
3 in a row, 4 in a row.
Just like you play with a Nintendo and other good Japanese cartridges.
Potentially up to 4, but I think it's not that much. And also, my hand has worked so much, and these, we call these shapes good, right? This is like a good shape. If you're winning a 4 to 7, the 6 and a 9, right? This is like a bad shape. But if you do like kind of crappier shapes like this, I would like that. These have but
Yeah, so we're gonna go there, but they closed at 4, like, we thought it was a little bit better than expected, so we're like.
now,
How was that?
I was
It's like a booth.
this is the start. This is what so remember, all the other ones are complete garbage for you, except for this. So when you're east, you always draw. It doesn't actually
So then, another situation where I use is that my direction at all?
so it's too long.
Right.
Although you might want to, and when you condition might still be that.
With this, it's not
Three.
Okay.
So you build a ton of them, you just have one of them,
Right.
keep it on the wall.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so 6 tiles.
Oh,
And Dora is 6 circles. Every single circle that you use in your hand, so it one. A bunch of those, that's it. Yeah, so.
Yeah, it takes a while.
You can look at this.
So it's 3 pairs. Just 3 pairs.
Yeah. Everyone has trouble with it. Even like most Chinese people actually, not actually Chinese people, people who kind of Chinese have trouble with it. It's different.
am I right to discard this? Very nice.
Yeah, discard it.
No, but you just need to do that.
But I grabbed it, then I got to discard.
The right mouse.
Oh,
That would say that.
I'm sorry. Okay,
Okay.
so then I think you just need to discard that.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Oh, and then the time
Oh,
after.
So this
I
is
get it.
left, center, right.
Okay.
She got 2 of those circle boys. Apparently,
Can she pick from her or?
Yeah.
can I-
only this is triple.
Okay.
Triples, complete a triple for anybody. Any sequence is first one.
Right. Okay. Oh, is it my turn?
You got skipped.
Am I right to discard this one?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get anything to use with that third 5. Stupid. Oh. Come on.
Kind of cool watch.
What character that has to do with this? There's one.
Correct.
But,
Yes. Big actual, yeah. All along, we've all done it.
Ooh.
Alright.
Not the time you want to be dropping weight.
No.
Yeah, that's what's extra too. Remember when I told you last week, I should get you about this point?
Yeah.
Be really, really careful about dropping fat tiles.
Uh-huh.
That's about as fat as it gets. 'Cause
That's right, that's what I did.
But you were
Exactly.
doing
Yeah, I didn't
great.
have to, that's what.
Yeah, so you were doing great, because right around here, other than this one, but these,
Yeah,
I'm
and I
pretty
was,
safe.
I was saving some and I totally,
yeah.
out of my head for that one.
And then on this, see that, were you close to 20?
No.
He dropped that, and I didn't do anything, you know, you got two safe ones here.
Yeah.
But, you know, when you get right around the 7 mark, the 50% chance someone's ready to go. So, let's see what Mac does. Right around here, he started dropping
Right.
all these. I mean, I could have won on one of these, but the chances are lower.
Mm-hmm.
Like what you were doing was really, really dangerous.
Yeah.
What's that?
So what do I owe you?
So let's toy, Dorothy.
Yes.
Oh,
Here's an example of what you were asking about a 1 or a 9.
yeah.
So I pulled the 9, but
said,
everything's
what's the 100?
kind.
Okay.
That's another
But so when you going for that, like? what-
Yeah, I decided when I had this, I had 5 pairs on me.
You already had 5
I
pairs?
had 5
Okay.
pairs. So then I said, okay, at that point, I can go for a 7-pair hand or I can go for all 5. Because it's hard for me to do anything with all those pairs.
Right, right.
Especially when it has this exposed.
Yeah, then the second I
Sequences will no longer be available to them unless they were the same suit. Therefore, so in
yeah,
this
this
case,
was risky. Because the second I did that, I committed to it.
Right, right.
That's why when I draw this was like the worst tile I could possibly draw.
Right.
So I wanted to get rid of it. Even if I kept it in the next hand, it was like, that's oh cool, I got 5, 6. I get the red, I just lost the edge.
Exactly, okay.
It's risky to do that.
Okay.
And so I usually do it, definitely at 5 pairs, at 4 off the bat. Sometimes, this hand I got dealt 4 pairs right off the bat, so I was always thinking, all right, I better go do something about it.
So what is
Nothing going. Had a bunch of characters in the middle I was trying to fill in.
don't worry. It takes a little practice. Mostly it's just tipping the top or tipping the bottom.
So like, yeah, I had these, and I was like, I can't use. I picked those up in sequence.
Sorry,
Discarded them.
you're getting there.
Yeah.
The only thing you need to do is just fix this and you're ready to go.
Yeah. This is 5, 6. This is 8 though, right?
Yes.
That's potato.
Yes. Potato, or how do you know it's potato?
It's like standalone. If it was a 7, it'd be. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
The way I look at it, sometimes when people are trying to remember numbers, it takes a while to get there.
Yeah.
Where's the 9? Where's the 7? Because the easiest way to look at it is 1, 2, 3. 1 stroke, 2 stroke, 3 strokes. Now we look at the end ones.
Yeah, it takes time, but then you drop that
7, 8, 9.
bridge for
7, 8, 9 is usually the other. Because 7, 8, 9 is on the back end, but they're also 2 strokes. 1, 2. 1, 2. This one is 1, 2. There's actually, because it's 2 strokes. Although it looks like 4 strokes, it's actually 2 strokes. The most complicated stuff are always in the middle.
Yeah.
Most complicated stuff are all in the middle. And these you have to think about how they look. But I always show people in Chinese is 1, 2, 3, 3 strokes. 7, 8, 9
So
is
my only
the
hope was
easy
to
in the
get
back.
another
The
5.
most complicated.
Yeah,
Those
it's
two
like,
are already gone.
like I
so
get
you
these
go.
two mixed up all the time,
This
but
was
this is the
written
5, so it's
somebody-
like,
And the reason why the 5 is written differently is this is the ancient style of writing 5.
yeah.
So you still write a 5, isn't it?
Without the left side.
Oh,
So any middle tiles,
no, without that dash.
It's a what do you call it? It's a radical. It's a character radical representing a person. That's what it's. I used to study a lot of handwriting. Okay.
I'm glad.
one, but it has to be the translation
then
tile.
my rock gets a specific way.
All three. All three.
Is it bad?
Not bad.
But now we want to try it.
So I just open and I don't know if I want it.
Probably not.
Because, I don't know, I don't want to open it, because it would show too much.
Your default listing is so by doing that, you have to list all the information. That's why
Let's not do that.
that's a good way to put it. So you always start with that default information, and
Okay.
if you're gonna abandon it, you should be going towards something else.
Let's see.
Right, yeah, or you're like, I'm done.
Yeah, just don't.
But you would never call, right, to be.
Correct. You never, if you're folding, you
Keep
never.
myself.
Yeah, exactly, you also wouldn't call.
Technically, all these are
Technically
just
not true, but.
fun games. So
Generally
it's
don't
okay.
want.
This is the most scammiest text message I ever heard. Wells Fargo Security. Technically, you're not technically Wells Fargo Security as the term Wells Fargo Security. Wells Fargo Security, you have a pending transaction for the amount of whatever target on. If this wasn't you, reply yes. You're supposed to reply no. If it wasn't you, reply yes.
I got that same one. I don't even have Wells Fargo.
But why?
It's like automatic delete.
The thing is, why is it sending so many of these? Is it because past COVID? Because I imagine.
Somebody got your number somewhere. And
Yeah.
Somebody got your number and they probably sold your number to these scammers.
Because I remember it's not so much that even before COVID happened, as COVID started happening, people knew that businesses were closing down. The thing is that if you have a return transaction or a missed transaction, or like sometimes I used to report to Singular when I had dead air on my phone, so they would refund your minutes. You would usually just call them up with customer service, but as COVID hit, no business were on. So when you call customer service, it was nothing. There was nothing. So that was the easiest time. It's like the world went black out. Scammers will have the best time to start messing with stuff.
Yeah.
Even the World Wide Web is still on because satellites were on. It's like, wow, they have free reign to just go hack and or just send random stuff. It's not even real. It's just
Fun.
Can I ask for your So what I'm leaning towards is,
but every time I try to block these numbers,
Then just get another one. It doesn't matter.
because imagine it's and also when you call the number, it gets to a dead number, or it's not a dead number. It's like no carrier hosts it, so it's like an automatic dial that spoofs the number.
Yeah, it's a computer thingy.
Something that where even your phone, it tells your phone to show a certain number, but they're not at that number. It's
Very low probability.
knows how to spoof
Imagine,
it.
right? So if you have any loan file,
yeah,
you need to pair it up. What are the chances? There's 3 left, and there's 130 something tiles. So you're like 2%-ish chance getting that tile. And then you need to get another one. What's
all right, you kind of
Okay,
got
and then this is where you draw the next 3 in a row.
That's awesome.
I know. That's the thing. Whenever I give up a tie, I feel like I'll draw the next 3 in a row.
So this is interesting because I dropped this 9. I drew this. I'm like, it's so close to the thing I just had. I can drop it because I don't want anything. The idea is if I drop 7, now I'm
I think they're not like this one, for example, like on the base.
So I want to go through this one,
I'm trying to avoid
into the middle.
avoid kind of
So like
weird.
this one or like this one.
Yeah.
No, very, I'd say this is, an average is, my experience, like 4 to, like 2 tables, so I think it's pretty strong. So 3 back up above average.
You never find out if it's supposed to be blocked by.
Well, it's also because like school's out right now.
Oh.
Sometimes we get like a lot of like birthday, college kid traffic. Super cool. That right now.
E.T.
I used to
feel like I'm gonna go. I mean, you can. I kind of like people. What's your loneliest time?
You know, it's good. It's good. Who's the most lonely? We also call it cutting tiles, so it's like, who's your loneliest tile? Cut him. You know?
So sad.
Ruthless.
Right. I'm sorry, Dora.
Karen's like, yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about right.
This is terrible.
No photos? Sorry.
I'm gonna have even less right now.
Richi. Sumo. Pinfu. Dora. It's 4:30. Total should be 77 or 79. Or no, 78.
It's sure not a just 8,000.
Okay, so 4,000, 2,000, 2,000. Okay. 4,000 from you. 4,000.
Oh yeah,
You're
some
double
dealers,
the
yeah,
deal,
yeah.
yes.
I do not have much.
Hand me a red. Okay. Instead, give him a yellow.
Down to 1,000.
There. Yeah. So the black placeholders, the furthest you can go is negative 200.
Yeah.
I'm just sad that it's just because the World Series of Mahjong that happens in Macau. Last one was hosted for I think 2016, and has missed every year because I think it was either funding or something happened. Funding, you said? No, funding. Oh, funding. No, but no, they had a lot of money.
That's probably
They play international. It's hard to say. It's not Hong Kong. It's international. It's not unique. It's like saying instead of us playing Japanese Roger, they're playing ECR in Europe, European Championship Ricci. Yes. They're modified to tournament.
Is it a modified Ricci?
It's not modified, but it's standardized. It's
But it's a Ricci style? They have the Ricci rules?
yes.
Okay.
I guess,
It says World Series of Mahjong is back in 2015. That's the last time it was held.
Wow.
And I was watching it for a little bit. There were four players that were Japan, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and one other. And what is he given? He was handed out. Let me can't see that check.
That big, huh?
$406,161. But I don't know.
Is that American?
He shows a dollar sign,
Okay.
but I don't know if it's U.S. currency. But
So it's a World Series, what rules do they play by?
That's what I was asking him. I guess it's some sort of a modified.
in Macau,
Yeah, he sounds like a
if it's
modified.
Macau, it would be English, not UK English. Not it's Hong Kong, but Macau is
For the World Series.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not Portuguese, but I imagine it's in U.S. dollars.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So 406,000. Not bad for the winner. And bracelet and all that for the World Series.
Fancy trophy or whatever.
That's what I'm saying. It's a that one is a invitational, but there's also some like we have in Japan it's called JPML, Japanese Mahjong League, whatever. And some are open.
ours that we were recently we had recently come to Las Vegas. The next one is this year in Vienna, Austria, Vienna, which one of our members of the team where he has a spot.
Where is this going?
Kalinstein.
Oh, cool.
He won the qualifier, so he's qualified to go to Vienna. But for World Series of Japanese Mahjong is bragging rights. There's no money. That's the sad part. World Series of Mahjong is, or not World Series, it's WRC, or World Reach Championship. So that is all bragging rights. There's no money. World Series of Mahjong.
All Japanese, no gambling?
No, they gamble.
It's that WRC has no funding.
So he has to pay for his own ticket and
Yes,
hotel.
they are shit broke. WSOM has money. WRC has no money.
Well, that's a lot of dedication, flying over to Vienna on your own dime. And
Yeah, just to play in a championship that you paid $750 to $900 entry fee plus without hotel.
you got airfare, you got
I guess you can tie it into a vacation, but
yeah.
But it's to me, I looked at the map. If you travel to Barcelona and then to Marseille, and then along down, you can probably get some shopping down in Italy and then make it up to Vienna. It's a nice route. I looked at it, it's a nice route. I would go, but I don't have a seat. I was trying to fight for one.
Didn't get it, huh?
Nope. Because also COVID hit too early. I was planning before it hit, it was 2018. I was trying to fight for the seat. COVID shut it down. 2021 hit. And Howland played in qualifier, and he qualified for it, and I missed out on the qualifier. I didn't realize it was happening. He hit the seat. I was like, damn it.
You have to be one away from winning.
I didn't realize there was a qualifier showing up in New York. I was like,
It's just that you're one away.
right when he told me, I was like, oh, there was one? Okay. I'm like,
E.T. You can do triple.
Yeah, it can be any shape in this very hall.
Also, that hand I was asking, that was
Oh, wow.
There's no restrictions on your hand if you go reach. Yeah. That's why you can't just do whatever.
What happens if you reach me and you're not actually?
You get punished at the end.
Yeah, you lose 20,000 points.
You hope someone else wins, so no one fights them.
Right.
That's true.
That happened to me here in February.
Yeah, no, it happened at the, it's unfortunate.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, how was that? Was it?
It was a lot of fun.
It was like a couple weeks ago, right?
No, the other one was last year.
Oh, wait, oh, the one it's happening. It's about to happen
It's about to happen right now.
this year.
also, I'm missing out on they're all over the news. SF Symphony in Stern Grove.
What's your lowest title?
And I was told a lot of people bought tickets, but even if you have tickets, you're not
Don't
guaranteed
worry about
entry.
any of this. Just wake up winning and a coffee.
Probably.
I mean, at this point, it's working on the
It's a very clear way of doing it.
Oh.
Ah!
39?
Right, you don't get that flip?
Potential friend.
Nope.
This doesn't have any friends.
Oh, you just,
Just calm
If he
down.
gets a potential friend, it's not really a friend. 'Cause he's a-
okay, question, give me a second. Bichan,
Ah, dang it. That was stupid.
So a friend of mine who I.
You did what you told me not to.
Yeah. That's what killed me yesterday. Yeah, I just tabbed him.
oh, he doesn't know this four is
Yeah, it was
not-
risky as
four
hell.
is not
You
six.
see how scary that was? It all blew up on me.
Yeah, they were like, oh, I love playing
That's
mahjong.
what I did yesterday in tournament.
You couldn't count for the fact
Blew
that
up just like this.
they couldn't count for the fact that there's none of those, so it was the last one.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Each had,
Okay, I need to.
I think you get something for winning off of this too. I got it off the dead wall draw.
Question, I think this is was just now, right?
Yeah, so I conned,
Uh-huh.
I pulled this,
Does this flip
It flips immediately.
immediately? Okay.
and
Alright.
then he won on this.
Yeah, he gets both of those and all of
Does
those.
he get something for winning off of me?
Check
on
out?
this?
No.
No.
You get chance on if you win off the
Oh, that's right. Okay, so now it's not 3,900. It's 430.
Dora's door.
Exact same thing happened to me yesterday. All right, what do we got here? So, Mac, well, you and Richie, right?
Yeah. 4:30.
Ron, Mac, Alex, 4:30. I owe you 8,000. Okay. Okay, that's
Does anyone here play a brass instrument?
I used to play the trumpet.
Okay. Dang it.
This was like 10 years ago.
I need to find someone who plays an oboe.
An oboe?
I used to play the flute recorder, and I went to buy one, but my parents were being cheap on me. I'm like, they bought my sister a small violin, and I also played on that. I would love to play the viola once in a while, just for fun. But my school determined my mastery was the flute recorder says the better one is the oboe. You should play the oboe. My cousin went.
It has a reed, right?
Huh?
It's a lot different than a
It's a
flute.
woodwind, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a woodwind. Hardly a flute.
Yeah, the flute recorder is so stupid. It's just this really, really nasty thing. My cousin went into a trumpet. So he went to play a little jazz.
Yeah. Yeah, I played in jazz band in high school.
I like the oboe. The oboe is flexible because I could do it's like
Styles.
mixing with my sister's violin because my sister went into the flute, the piano. We used the violin just to play, just to have fun and play tempo with. To me, I'm just like once that Lindsey Sterling thing starts flying out, I'm like the oboe will fly with me and the violin will fly with me because it's like both of them you can hold both of them at the same time. I miss playing music because I'm just like once in a while. A lot of times my parents are like doing nothing in Chinatown, so I'm just like we're sitting on the streets reading a book. I'm like, this is a good time to just whip out an instrument and play open a box and just like in Chinatown just have people dump money in it. I'm like,
Yeah, like if I wanted to.
They do that as opposed to you look at China. There's too many old ladies sitting on the street with their blanket out, their nasty ass like raw vegetables, and then there's nasty ass slippers that they're trying to pawn on people.
Yeah.
I'm like, why don't I just play music instead of them offering nasty ass vegetables?
Nasty ass vegetables. You're funny, man.
Look at China. It still looks like that. That's why I get away from it.
Yeah, like if I wanted to pick up an instrument, I don't even know how I would practice without like annoying my neighbors.
You can just
how do
sit
people
next
play
to the
instruments?
old farmer's market, just sit on the side,
Play
and
outside.
and the whole time you're still practicing rehearsing because you're still barely high school.
People give you money out of pity. It's a way.
It's relaxing.
Yeah.
Technically, I hate the flute recorder. It's loud. Actually, it's because the basic flute recorder only is very limited. The oboe feels so much. I borrowed someone's oboe to play at a rehearsal. It was so much cleaner, and he started going into a different kind of. He was going to Filipino music, so he was planning to play the bandurria, the guitar bandurria, and so he was going to sell me his old oboe for like 75. I'm like, Dad, $75.
Not bad, yeah.
A new one would cost me 300. Buy this for me, you know. The teacher said I did a good job, you know. And my father just looked at it. He grabbed my flute recorder, and then that went for $75. And then he said, maybe I'll think about it. I'm like, Dad, the teacher just pointed out I'm starting the class. Can you please buy me a gift for good grades? And he walked off, and then my other friend said, whatever. He took his oboe away. I'm like he was. he was not willing to, he willing to sell it to his instructor was trying to pawn it off for me for $50 as cheap as possible. I mean, it's used, but still, I'm like, he was happy because if I actually bought it and rented it, or at least like put some money down, they would put me up for like another rehearsal for something in Arinda. And I was like, come on, Dad, I'm in 5th grade. I did so well for the last 2 years. Buy me a fucking oboe. And then he's like, toot. And he's like, wait, think about it. I don't have to go work for it. And he turned around and walked away. I'm like, and everyone's just looking at it like, wow, you just screwed up you just screwed your best student or something, or one of your best kids, because my sister also netted in the violin because she netted into the Berkeley's performance that you get for like an automatic. It's not like automatic, but they kind of give you like a almost guaranteed road towards Berkeley.
Wow.
I got mine into like to Davis and potential. But somehow in junior high, I got screwed by one teacher in 4th grade that did nothing. Then I got screwed by one journalism teacher in 7th grade that these don't really score. Like they don't give you critiques. They just like come in class, do your homework, blah blah blah, and just give you B+, whatever. I'm like, God damn, I got 2 of those teachers, so that's why I did this. I'm like, oh, I'm like, how did I get the boring teachers? I'm like in 2nd grade, they already pinned like, you have the potential for Davis guaranteed. Maybe, Berkeley, but so my family's like, Berkeley's a high, pricey school. Maybe we'll think 2 years in community college and then maybe transfer to Berkeley, or maybe, like do Davis 2 years and then top it off with whatever. But no, we were trying to save money. I'm like, Dad, $75, $50 for an oboe. Give me a fucking oboe. I'm like, and I was like, remember, 2 years of you hearing me in the other room while you listening to your Chinese little dramas, hearing toot toot toot, blah blah blah, hitting nasty chords all left and right. And finally, the teacher says, I ended at the top of the class. 2 years of practice, buy me the oboe because you don't have to hear that nasty flute recorder. And the oboe, because the oboe has a silencer, so it can make it into this nice smooth music. I'm like, come on. Freaking Dad's so cheap. My father's so cheap. It's like more cheaper than a stereotypical Asian. Even nowadays, I'm just looking for a nice oboe to have.
But how, that's fairly unlikely.
I mean, it is.
Eventually, my sister sold the violin, so I have that to play around with. But then hers was also half rented. The old one, she eventually gave it off because it was a small one. She stopped going to music. She went to kinesiology, whatever. So, and I went into architecture engineering. So neither of us went into music. But I'm like, we should still have a musical instrument around just because it's relaxing.
Oh, so keep the talent separate.
Then again, we like drop that stuff. We just leave the MTV.
We got Richie, Tanya, Pinfu, and Keiko. Overall 1. Right?
Mm-hmm. Going.
Go ahead and flip the tile under.
Okay. 530, 1200.
I don't think I can pay that.
Yep. That's limit. Okay.
I should probably restart.
Yeah.
Just, what am I waiting on here? I'm waiting on just.
You are waiting on the 256. You're waiting on the 256. The 5, the 6, and the 2.
Yeah, I figured I'd push, but.
How do we deal with Overbox? He was more than minus 20,000. Plus, I want more prosciutto.
Oh, man, you gotta be real careful with this shit, dude.
What?
You gotta be real careful dropping shit like that, especially when someone's in reach you.
Yeah, figured I'd push.
Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying, but you gotta be really careful. Lots of nice hands. You're sitting on
Yeah, no matter what he dropped though, right?
a 2 and a 5, right?
Yeah.
4, 6. Yeah, I see why you push. That makes sense.
That's fine. It's good.
Yeah, I see why you push. I was just saying, man, he's got to be careful
Yeah.
dropping stuff like that, especially when someone's sitting in reaching.
No, he's in last place.
Yeah.
He does,
Yeah,
when you're
that's
last
what
place, you don't
at that
care.
point, you
Yeah, I
don't
have
care.
nothing.
Okay.
Like this, he's giving you more for a punishment to finish the game.
That's what I have to pay me.
Yep.
How much?
12,000?
This is 5.
Yes.
What I meant like.
Yeah, when you do, I don't know.
Okay.
That ringing.
Huh?
To the phone.
Oh, it's the timer. This is the phone's clock timer. All you have to do is plan well the timing or hand the cost is him 48,000.
That's all you gotta do.
So one shot him every
Yeah.
That's all you have to do.
Like a month ago, I got a couple of Yakuman with like the 3 triplets, and then I don't think I was waiting on them. I think I signaled the last triplet for like the higher tier one.
Okay.
I took it
So
first.
three triplets or 4?
It's 4 triplets.
Okay.
And I signaled the, yeah. Yeah.
Need that.
It was nice.
Need that.
I
So
could use that right now.
32,000 one hand.
I'm gonna draw, yeah.
She was getting you on that earlier, the second hand.
Yeah, those on here. That's right.
You were talking about the ISO one.
Yeah.
ISO.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. It was on your Toto hench. She was
Yeah.
after.
Let's see, yeah, I lost a hand.
Alright, here's your reset point. So,
Now, one of these positions
the way this works is, you put the other extra sticks out.
Is there like a list of all of the characters and what that means?
It's what store? It's what goes after the dragon. It's
Green.
So
So
white.
for those 3, green, red, white,
GRW.
GRW. In alphabetical order.
Yeah,
So how do we play with
He's gonna play. There's a slightly modified reset for 3. But we check out 2 here.
I saw it and I'm like, something. I've never seen that before.
Alright, wait, what
One
do you
that sit in is for this seat?
Yeah, read it.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Cool kids. Cool. Oh, you like Marshall?
I mean, I have an account, but I don't play much.
Really? You 10-0 mostly?
No, I don't play online much.
The grind.
It's just not worth it.
IRL grind, why not?
IRL is way better.
Yeah.
All the tournaments are IRL. Why do I do that?
I mean, do you
That's-
think you get adequate practice though? With the people you want practice with?
As opposed to a
I
Final
don't
Fantasy
like-
14 account just to play my
You're a serious fan.
I got super addicted to my quarantine. And then I started coming in here
Am I
after
right to say
quarantine,
like-
I bought a table just now, so. This light.
These licenses, do they have one or are they all Rex?
Yeah, these are all.
These are all Rex.
And these are all.
How did you even get these? I like briefly looked and I'm like, I don't think you can get these.
You kinda can.
You can.
They're difficult.
They're expensive too. Oh, these
How about
are.
8.
These are like 5 cents. Well, the exchange rate.
Well, at the time they were 8.
Now
And
they're
now
like
they're
6.
like 6-ish, but it takes 1,000 shots. So it's like 7.
Yeah. Mine are those.
You're playing this expensive shit. Casually want kids, yeah.
Yeah, these are like basically top level. I don't think they're the better.
These are probably the best.
Yeah. I got medium tier.
This is the highest of the high.
So, first grade.
Okay, we're good.
Good thing nobody throws that much. Otherwise,
What's my direction?
huh?
What's my direction?
You are east.
East.
Where am I? You are west.
I'm east.
It took so long it reset.
Wait, seriously? I drew you already.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Wait, what does that mean? It took so long to understand.
Yeah, after like 15 minutes, it just cancel the current game.
If you don't,
If no one pushes in the tile for 15 minutes.
that's an interesting way to set. Okay, I get that. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. That means that the average game is like 10 minutes.
Average game is less than 5.
Seriously?
You mean the same suit?
For average game,
Yes, there's two types of hands.
Way less than
One is if
like
you use
3
honors,
minutes.
and one is if you don't.
Wow.
If you use honors, it's worth 2. If you don't use honors, it's 5. So that's automatically 8 out of 10. Big hand.
Which one was it?
Right here. Always the one over there.
Okay.
Just trying to make up for yesterday. I'm hitting everything today. Like yesterday, that was
Typically not 2 in the television on that because
I couldn't get a single thing going in the final yesterday.
yeah, you only tunnel on that. And
It's like it's only making it worse, man. You're not helping.
when you need the points, essentially.
In this case,
Two.
It's between 2. It's pretty similar.
It's pretty similar with.
Pretty similar.
It's not pretty similar.
I would probably. I did the other one.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Because it's gonna be the same.
It's not quite the same.
Oh,
Yeah.
can you explain it? You can explain later.
I'll play later.
Okay, got it.
I'll also do the other one first.
You always, that would describe outside in.
Oh, how come?
Well,
Oh, because
not always.
It would have more
Yeah.
probability.
Not always, but
Yeah. Sometimes you want to, so early in the game you want to do outside inside. Later on in the game you want to do inside outside.
because the inside
Around the
tile-
middle, it flips, right?
Yeah.
Wait, how come?
Because the inside tile is more dangerous.
Inside stands for.
So you'd rather get rid of the more dangerous tile earlier than the safer tile. But like efficiency wise, you want to do outside in. Because like what if you draw towards that inside? You can make a shape that's better than that.
So earlier on in the game, you want to get rid of all the outside, and then later on in the game.
So it's an interesting trade-off where in the beginning you want to focus on winning,
Yeah.
and at the end you want to focus about not losing.
Right,
It's like
not
a
losing, like,
slow
point.
progression towards that, right?
I see. So in the tiles that are,
But the reason you drop that first is what if you draw this? Then you're green. You're happy.
but then I can also get that.
Not this tile, this tile.
Oh,
Then you're happy.
I guess so. True.
Yeah, that's the
True.
reason
I
you're
see.
like this.
That makes
Rich.
sense. Thanks for explaining the logic of that. It's just one of those.
I'm getting pure efficient.
I do not remember.
I remember the goal first.
Oh,
Reach, painfully pucks.
whoa, nice.
Okay,
Ron,
8,300.
what do you got, 430?
Yeah,
430.
8,300, okay.
You got 3 whites?
Actually,
It's got 3 whites. Give or take. Oh.
Basically, don't have the wrong choice.
So glad you said that about that. Yeah, that was a good, that's usually a good play.
Yeah.
the draw. It's fine.
Can you do after?
It's fine. Yeah. I discarded them. Forgot I didn't draw.
A little bit. In theory. While these are already complete, so probably not gonna be. Like, in addition of this doesn't help you at all. In addition of this could help. Not particularly well. But
Well, I guess I can get two more, right?
Exactly.
Then-
versus that actually just doesn't.
Because probabilistically, getting one of these is harder than if I were to play. I see what you mean.
Wait, Sam, do you have all the numbers down?
Growing up yet.
Yeah, you're close. Like, you need to know what numbers. I'll say that.
Yeah, that's helpful. What did I do?
You didn't take the next time, that's not.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
It's all messed up.
You can't call that. Because
You don't think it's a set, right?
No, you just read it.
Yes.
By the way, that's a 9 in the middle of the That's good to know.
So initially, I was gonna go for basically that. And then after seeing that, I realized, okay, well, it's not gonna be like this. But then, I'm leading up to all of this.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I realized,
Yeah.
That was
oh,
good.
that's
Hard.
Have you ever had like loader pairs on Vector?
What?
Loader pairs?
Not really.
I think that's something else to do. Like there's some sucky loaders.
They do, yeah. But they are pretty durable. How long have you had them? 5 years? Then to buy Japanese? Oh, that's gonna be pretty.
you have one of these tables too, like with the Chinese person.
I have a manual table, and it's a piece of wood and felt on it. Not talking, yeah, it's a regular table, not a office.
Come on. This does really do me any good.
You reached it.
Wow.
Alright, it's defenseless, get him.
Other side of it.
How about the night combination? This happen?
Yeah, we can put it.
Is it good?
Oh, not helpful.
I like to say it's like,
Okay.
Not good.
So we probably want to keep that because this is the same as this. And this is a safe time.
so it's right there. 100% safe. You don't know that you pay an extra points if you pay for one, so cool.
So the first survey trip super safe.
I knew it.
58,
No matter what I did, it's gonna,
What do you got? So,
330, 58.
Ron, Judy, 330 you said?
Yeah.
330. 5,800.
you know, it's like when you get, I had two, but I couldn't,
So for him to get to reach, he had to drive it himself.
not before that,
You got this one too, right?
right.
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then I was like, where do you go from there?
Yeah, you might have considered going for the all triplets.
That's what I was trying, but if it,
Before you took that, you also had this.
Oh, you had 5 of them.
yes, I did.
So in this case, I would not take this. I would probably fight for one of these. And then this would be a 3-point hand. 1 for all simples, no terminals. 2, 7 pairs.
Yeah, you go for
And
7
if you
pairs.
call reach on it, it'll be a 4-point hand.
Good juicy.
So you can go for 7 pairs.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Like I never go for 7 pairs.
It's an odd
you
hand
can't-
because it's
because you
all
can't-
self-drawn.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah.
self-drawn, exactly. So I kept watching tiles get thrown that I couldn't.
The reason why I like sitting on this is because as you
You
draw,
go for 7
you can be
pairs.
subtle about this, but if you pick up any one of these, you can start converting them into closed triplets. If you start picking up the correct ones, it'll be a closed triplet hand. It works both ways.
Or just a
7 pairs is usually a hand that most people in Singapore and Japanese do not favor oftentimes,
Yeah, so
but,
you have 5.
but it can be subtle.
When you have 5 like this, you go for 7 pairs usually. So I usually, when I say taking a hit 5, I go for
This
all
is something
triplets.
where I say 7 pairs. Last resort, if you can pick up something here, you're also looking at Rian Peiko. It's definitely to try to attempt to do. Rian Peiko is 2 identical
Oh.
sequences.
That's hard to do.
But in this case right now, I would say 7 pairs because you also have the tile in front of you. It's not that bad. It's 3,600 plus something more. Oh, even better. Oh, yeah. In this case, I wouldn't even reveal the hand to show. But if you're saying the reason why I'd say I wouldn't take this tile is you still have ways to go. I wouldn't reveal that hand yet. She took this and dropped this for me, but ideally, regardless of me, but it's just that though this sets it up such that you do want to go fast win because if you're waiting too long, you do want to pick up something on either side and go for it because it's telling you to do it. You might as well eat it. Yeah. So this is kind of so-so, but I would. It could be more. It could be far more.
I don't know, I'd personally go 20 on that. At
You're
5.
not gonna get the 4-so, you're not gonna get the 5-so.
Yeah, I guess so.
Not the 4-so, 5-so. I'm looking for the 3-so, or if not from her end, one of these.
Yeah, toy is just not happening.
But I was watching the other tiles that were thrown already.
You see only one of these. It means that it doesn't necessarily mean that they're taken. It may not be there yet.
Yeah.
It's just one of those where you want to stay hidden. It could stay hidden. It could go either way. It depends on your play style.
What do I owe?
58.
58.
58. So what about
Yellow and blue.
yellow and blue?
Unfortunate,
Yeah.
but we already got. Probably. Let's rearrange.
Get organized. I think incrementing and suit order just helps a lot.
You can shoot. Oh, this is fun.
Can we flip these?
Oh, you're waiting on Kevin. And what is it?
So
If it's a
east
sequence,
is
you can
Dora.
Correct. Yeah. North. I know east is.
Should you wait hypothetically?
What would you discard in this game?
Way up to like 4 or 5.
I would just.
It's very rare. Sometimes they're way up like 3 or 5.
And we're
So
going
is
to
it,
break.
can you only wait on
And
doubles?
And
you
So you
reach.
can wait on sequences too.
Oh, I am.
So like
Oh,
there's
yes,
two,
you
so like
are.
and then you're waiting for 3.
Right. And then there's also 4 or 5 waiting.
I see. So they're just
So yeah, what do you think you're waiting
for-
on here? Don't say.
So you're waiting on a specific tile. Yeah, the winning tile.
Everyone's always waiting for at least 1 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're waiting.
Such a cool hand.
Sometimes you wait on it for 4. I think maybe
That's the tricky part. You definitely like. There's many ways to interpret your hands,
Yeah.
and it just comes with experience.
Yeah.
brain do that. I always make my brain hurt.
Yeah, stupid like cheating to hands. I cannot read those.
Those are so
There's like a game where you like.
call away.
You give you give them the cheats and it's called. It's so hard.
Have you played tile efficiency games?
I used to do it a while back. I don't do it much anymore.
Were they helpful?
A little bit.
a little.
I think there's like so many situational factors.
Right. It's good to have the
So let's
basics
say
down.
we have 1, 2, 3,
You can always,
and then, but it's
you can always fall back.
like around right? So even if it's
That's yeah. That's a very good idea.
so it doesn't matter. if it's
Because this is very
well,
spooky.
No matter if you're in.
Oh wait. Oh, what's your win condition?
6.
Yeah, you can call it. Hell yeah, let's go. YOLO.
Let's do it.
No,
That's a good idea.
Just this one?
Yes.
no.
It doesn't matter, right?
Switching columns right now, what is it going on?
Yes,
Are those win conditions in that list?
Correct.
In the list, right? So it has to be one of those.
It has some of those.
Oh
No.
Yeah.
It's still worth it. It's still worth it.
Slow.
Uchinomi?
Uchinomi.
It's a tiny hit. 1,300 points. Okay, so this was worth pushing for because we had 2 Dora.
3 Dora.
3 Dora, and then Tanya, and very easy. And then you made the right choice, whatever.
What do you mean 2 door? Because
So these are 2 Dora, and then the red 5 is a Dora.
why are those, what do
It
they?
should have been sick for you.
Each Dora, like, is in your right hand.
So
Yeah.
the door,
Oh, were you
what's
waiting?
the door? I thought the
Waiting
door has
on-
to be the same tile.
So one after this.
The one after this, right?
But I figured this is not here.
And what they explained to him before is like points are
These are
exponential.
irrelevant.
So if you start stacking those up, your hand starts to get out this fast.
Yeah, she's pushing with an 8,000 point hand.
Versus 1,000 point hand. So like even if there's like a percentage chance he deals them,
It's way
Why
more.
is it 8,000? Because of the Dora.
because of Doris, he has Tanya, which is no 1s and 9s.
No one.
That's his Yaku.
Right,
It's one base. So that's his Yaku. That's his like win condition.
right.
That's why he's still. And then each Dora adds 1 Han. So it's Tanya, Dora, Dora, Dora.
Right.
4 Han tends to be 8,000.
Uh-huh.
And then he gets 2 more because these are the same.
Oh, and he would have hit.
Two red
Oh,
Dora.
he
Oh, no,
can't
he
get
doesn't
Ura
reach.
with,
He wouldn't have reached it, right?
oh, he can't reach her, he can't get Ura.
Yeah. It's still 8,000 hand, but
And
you have to pay him 13.
you're welcome. Save you.
She had a cool way.
Oh yeah, you wanna show
I
your
paid,
face?
right?
Wait, show her your.
No.
Come on.
Is it actually 1,000?
1,300.
So 1 blue and 3 bucks.
This was her family. It was pretty cool.
What was it?
So she had a pair, sequence, and this is what's known as like a 3-sided weight. So she's leading on 2, 5, 8. It's a very good shape.
What are they called again?
Oh,
3-sided weight.
Oh,
three.
5, 8.
58, 60,
3 tiles.
61.
Which is quite a lot.
Pretty good. Well, maybe it's 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And also she might have Dora, so she drops.
330.
This
61.
was, she reaches. There's also called
Any
triple.
change for you.
Yeah, three. There's triple.
Also Tanya. She gives the ones at 9.
So there's nothing really safe to throw.
It's 258. Yeah. 6.
No, so
61. I owe you 30.
Now we look at the phone.
it'll be something.
Oh.
We're getting killed.
Yeah. Not surprising.
I purposely didn't throw this, even though I didn't need it, because I said, well, the 2 would be safer, but it wasn't safer. You never know what's safe.
East, south, west, north, south.
You want to swap in? I think I'm gonna,
I mean, unless you don't want to play anymore.
I think I want to go and like grab some food and come back.
Oh, that's fine. I'll put them.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So a bunch of food around.
So much good food here.
I needed that. Well, you're dropping that.
The accounting 6.
Give it another. What's up? I'll say.
Oh, really?
If you sit next to each other, you can feed each other.
Oh, I see.
Unless you just cute.
That's a good price. That's a good job.
Yeah, you, because it's already gone.
And it's not relevant to you.
Yeah.
Oh, you have two.
Wait, but you have teach.
Okay.
So then you would, right?
If you had 2, you keep it.
Left is
That's steps.
You don't.
Doesn't matter. You're trying to
clear.
win.
You're the fastest.
Is it only the dragons or the directions? Is also clear?
Also your direction.
Like the prevalent.
So if you like did like a random direction, it's not much. Got it. Correct.
And also the east is the
East
It's
as well.
still, it's south.
Oh, sorry. I don't know.
Well, it should be.
That's up one.
Okay, so.
Because right now it's north.
How do we toggle this?
That's basically, you can't do it this round, you do it next round. Let me know before you push the mouse back.
Yeah. Are you familiar with there's like a prevalent thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so the prevalent is right now is supposed to be south.
So you're gonna kill it.
Yeah, correct. Something's definitely south.
My favorite character is in my name. This is actually my Chinese name.
I did not. whenever you comment with a new door.
Oh, there's two Dora.
Before or after her discard?
Before, all cons are immediate.
Oh.
So now all three symbols of the rock. And if you win the breach, you get 2 bonus.
I can
So
switch
you
it.
can.
You
I can.
but you can.
Yes, you just can.
Would you done that? Or use this card? Because like, I'm saying,
And it's kind of not close to it.
but like,
In the current point situation, absolutely do it.
Also, yeah, she's like in third, so. Or
like
fourth.
for it, I see. Oh, I see. Like, even though the Urdor benefits other people, you would still try to go for
You're
it.
not getting blaster.
What's that?
You're not getting any blaster.
Right, yeah. That's actually hilarious. Last turn. We rock rock.
Didn't feel bad. That's why I lose so much.
Yeah, it's okay. Someone has to be for it. That's what I've learned by getting a lot of points.
Even now. More choices. Someone's always for it.
Technically, 2 people could tie.
Yeah, but then what happens? So you ball, right? Or just, I got you.
Most of just remove the oils.
Yeah, I got you. Do you think it's solving?
What's that?
You don't even like solving. So.
Yeah.
Guys, is there any strategy that when you call a conceal code?
If you're in first, don't do it. If you're in last, do it. If you're in the middle, you can. If you're reached, yeah, do it. If you're,
Do you think you're gonna reach
if you're gonna like reach soon, next turn, maybe, or now, sure, why not?
I think it depends on how close you are.
Yeah.
But generally, so again, if I really well, you kind of want to get there.
Because you don't want to play the same.
So you can just hold it in your hand, and then when you're cut by it, or you're like, I can't discard anything without making my hand really bad, then I'll just come.
I see. So just in time, basically. You're like,
Later on.
So you don't play.
And then if someone else reaches, if it's like, a bunch of, like, you have a ton of left, well, now you're forcing them. Instead of, oh, I conned my four save tile, and now my hand is sad.
right.
And I gave them a bunch of doors, and I'm just sad. Just straight up sad.
I don't think anybody's.
guess I'll pawn that. Why not? Could have earlier, but I'm like, so if I get wrong, right? Okay, random question. So,
Yes.
say I finish this sequence and then I'm waiting. I have this left. Yeah, say I finish that. Okay. Then what am I waiting? Like, it's like a lot of different. It's like a
Let's see, what do
three-way.
you think?
I drew, right?
Honestly,
Now let him guess.
Well, it's like you could get
What do you think they're waiting on?
you get 1, you get 3. It's like
Alright, let's just do this. What are you waiting for?
1, 4,
What are you waiting for?
4, 7,
So now what are you waiting for?
1, 4, 7. Okay.
That's really strong.
That's a good one. Yeah.
That's a really ideal way to
Yeah.
get it.
1, 4, 7. Okay. So it's the 5. It's the,
in your case,
I should have pawned earlier, but I was like,
So what was he waiting? What was I
did you
doing
know
if he was
before you
waiting?
took this?
Let's see. What do you think he's waiting on?
No, actually, before you took that, you could just wait for.
yeah, I didn't need to pawn it, but I was just like, might as well,
Okay.
just for like.
Because you can just reach and because there's always 2 points. Either way you do
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
it's 2 points.
I didn't need to reach you, or I didn't need to pawn it. That's why I didn't earlier. But I was like,
What are you waiting on?
maybe get 10 high and get points.
What are you waiting on?
1, 4, 7.
1, 4, 7.
Yeah.
Those are tricky.
Yeah, it takes a while, but if you go to reaching, that's really
Also,
a
like,
real strong.
like
the
4, 5, 5,
7
6, 6. You're waiting on the 4,
So anytime you get
7.
like 5 in a row like that, that's a
Right,
real
yeah.
strong.
Sometimes I'll try to get like the
1,000.
pure double
2.
sequence.
2?
You have reached 26, 32.
Alex,
32.
Ron,
26.
Jake,
Is it 240?
240?
You guys want me to like?
Reach
reach
Tanya.
out to you
Oh,
guys
right.
want me to?
It's total 32.
There's like,
Yeah, right, so-
a master place that does like the fish con,
I
the.
can
Oh,
say
they're
because
gonna say-
you did not say who's
place,
leaving.
and then there's like the convenience.
There you go. Oh, wait, Alex, you have Jake beating Jake.
Let's go. I beat someone.
22.
Okay, and who's the Richie stick?
How much are you?
22?
22. It's not bad.
No, 32 is correct because it's 26.
32.
Oh, 32, this is mine.
Yes.
You got 2 whites by chance?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me 2 whites.
You just give me 2 blues. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright, last hand. Two.
Time for double Yakima.
There you go. Big rally time. Big rally.
What, I'm confused on who's,
They have this like giant
what
lump on curve.
wins is,
So we're in the south, right?
so,
So he's east?
so the dealer is always east,
Yeah.
but he's, we're in the south,
South round.
south round,
That's what
okay,
this is.
right.
So you're south.
You get to top it.
So if you get all 3 souths, that's double for you.
Oh, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, then you get a Dora
So it's
too.
5 times.
Yeah,
Oh,
so that's
really?
5 times. So if you get 3 souths right now, that'd be pretty ideal.
Alright. Taking notes.
Should I
This
pick
is
up
the south
what I
round.
call like
You're in
that?
the east seat. She's in the south seat.
How many
So
tiles do I need?
she's
Did I pick up?
south round south.
Yeah, yeah.
You got
The double
14?
chords plus that. It's 5 times on her.
So I can get 2.
Yeah, okay, you gotta drop
Wait,
some.
why is it double?
Unless you want.
because south round south seat.
Oh,
Your south round east seat.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah.
to you it would be 4x.
Oh, right, yeah.
Everyone's 4x is 5x for her.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense, yeah. It's like, wait, not 2 to 4. 4 to 5.
Steal it.
No, I'm just wondering. They're reading the board and so like, what does it mean by playing healthy mahjong? Is it good for your health or blah blah blah? And then teach you something. Because I've never heard the term healthy.
Healthy mahjong. It's good for your mind.
I mean, you've seen other like tabletop games. There's like Rummy Cube and there's like Code 9 something. Its idea is it's like a multiplayer rummy game, but I think Code 9 is a little funny just because it's a rummy game, but your hands are flipped the other way. Everyone sees your hand, but you can't see your hand.
Oh, that would drive me crazy.
The idea is how you guess your own hand based off of what everyone else has.
It's like that version of poker where you put one on your
And it's like what call Indians.
yes, I forget what they call it, but you know what I'm talking about.
Has anyone here played cribbage, like the card game?
Yes.
Yeah. When I first learned mahjong, I was like, this is kind of like the second round of cribbage, where I tried to create like.
Is the cribbage the one with the board with the sequences and the pairs and the fives and what? Oh,
Dice too, right?
there's I keep looking on the meetup. There's supposedly a cribbage group that meets at Cornerstone,
Oh really?
but on Shattuck. But every time I go there, there's no one there.
Oh.
It's supposed to meet at 12 o'clock today, but twice I've been there.
Do you
no
know the
one's there.
organizer?
Huh?
Do you email them?
Nope.
Oh.
They don't say anything. But I looked at today's event. There was someone commenting. So you'll be there. Yeah, I'll be there. Just make sure to it's gonna be a good place. We have seven boards.
Maybe they're not in the restaurant part, maybe they're up in the, where they have the music.
I asked the bartender. He says I've never heard of a cribbage group meeting.
Really?
It's like 12 o'clock. People are next door.
Cribbage group.
I just walk in and it's like nothing happening. I'm walking around to Pegasus and the same thing. Nothing happening. Because I play a little cribbage, a little pinochle, a little canasta. Euchre is kind of funny.
Yeah, I like euchre. 500 is probably my favorite like card game, which is like advanced euchre basically. Like euchre with 10 cards instead of 5.
Mostly I play spades and canasta.
Spades is fun.
Yeah.
I've played that in a long time.
I don't know how to play spades.
It's the one with the black queen, right?
No, that's hearts.
Hearts.
Yeah.
I get them confused. Okay, I meant hearts. Hearts is fun. Oh boy, my God.
I appreciate it.
And it's all considered this card?
No. You cannot talk or anything.
This is actually our hand.
Yeah.
It's like an open section of our hand.
They look terrifying. Exactly.
There's nothing to do.
Yeah, when you have like this, like so many different calls, it leads your defense potential essentially. And you just kind of have to like deal with it.
Now, think about it this way, right? He's probably waiting for one thing. You're waiting for one or maybe two times also. And it's about 50% win. So you just kind of know.
And you go choice at this point.
Like, you don't really have much of a choice, so just pick one and then.
Will do. I would love to agree. same
Can't be,
thing.
like, oh.
I think I should be pushing, but why not? But I don't know. My head is pretty bad.
You should always push, not just because you're last place, because you have to take
Yeah.
They get bonus points.
Yeah.
non-stop,
Can't get
just
any,
keep pushing.
can't get any more than last. You have nothing to lose.
So that's her hand.
This is our hand, this is your discard pile. And we only do the matter here. So if you discard it at 6.
What if it was like this?
Right.
It doesn't matter because that's part of his discard pile. It doesn't matter.
It would have been not good. Yeah.
Right, if it was like this, it would be bad,
10 points.
but then you could just win off this.
Okay.
Right, so this would have never happened.
So I call now.
Yeah, calm down.
So as soon as you discard your winning
Yeah,
pile,
just leave it there.
show your hand.
Yeah, show your hand.
Okay, and then we flip your hand. 5, 6.
And then you get 2 bonus chances.
Alright, so you flip these 2. So you get the dot.
It's probably danger.
Yeah.
Danger City.
Yeah, that's pretty dangerous.
So leave the tile there. Show the hand.
This is 5 bad.
Yeah, 55. So there.
Everyone pays them, right? Not that you pay for them.
Of course.
We don't pay anything. How come?
Because we didn't deal with it. He dealt with it.
I see. Because you and stuff.
Unfortunate.
We split small thing.
Yeah, you would only take 2,000.
What happened?
Please wait for all the tiles to be in the machine before you push the button.
What do you do?
Oh, just pull it out, right?
No.
Wait, what?
Calm.
No, so,
Copy there. Pull these out. Table. Watch your fingers. Reset button.
The red one?
Okay.
This doesn't do anything for me. Discarding drawer.
oh, nobody has one, huh?
The late game
Oh, no,
points.
that's surprising.
Still in here.
It's
Oh yeah, I forgot to do it. Let me know next time.
yeah, so when you reach it, as soon as you see your winning tile, leave these out to you. Say,
Huh? Why did you reach?
I know how to play.
Actually, no, it's pinfall's fine.
so remember
No,
how
wait.
east is good for
Yeah,
everything?
pinfall's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Because the fact that I have to reach to catch up to you, the fact that you reach now, I reach. Yeah,
Oh, you won. Get me?
yeah.
Do a full rotation of the
I was 1700 away. I was like, why did you reach? I was like, why did you
Oh, I
reach?
thought I had to. Pinfall's fine, huh? Oh, that was stupid.
It's like a round wind and a sequence.
What's painful? I mean,
So here, I'm like,
All sequences.
All sequences.
All sequences with two-sided
Oh
wings.
yeah, you can also, wait,
this.
wait.
Did you win already?
What? No.
So,
I didn't. Just
Oh
looking.
yeah, you could have won already.
I really?
Or no, never mind.
I didn't
One
think
away,
so.
one away.
I was one away. I couldn't figure out.
You
so-
could have.
No, it's 566 there.
Oh.
Yeah, not 7.
Never mind. They could have called it.
Oh, nice comeback.
Because I also went away.
Oh, so close.
Just 1,000.
So basically,
It's the last 10, right?
Yeah, just
if I get
1,000.
a 5 or a 6, then I'm one away. Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching you chase me down there.
I was like, well, if you can't keep that on, I'll box you too.
All right. Yeah, well, that happens.
Okay,
I will need one green.
How my sticks
Oh,
back?
right.
My many sticks
Let's
that I
see,
lost.
so Ricci, Ron, Matt.
I take 2.
What do you got there?
130.
130.
$2 there.
your box should look like this.
130.
Okay, I need 1 more blue.
What'd you say?
And then a green and 4 whites.
Give me 2 whites.
Okay.
Someone give me 2 whites. Okay. It should look like this.
Wait, 5 whites? And a green.
Yes.
You're, yeah.
Okay.
Five
We had
whites and a
130,
green
right?
Yes.
So technically it says I won.
and 5 blues.
Did I miss some here? I'll go back.
You probably put yourself as the winner.
Oh, yeah, so that's that. So,
Or you might have been.
Oh, well.
Some Indian givers.
Whatever. No, where is the last end game? 130, so.
that's it.
You got 130, right? Yeah. So Alex 2,000. Matt, 1.
Oh, right, because. Wait, no, that's not right. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's a casual game.
So I'm going to say I won.
It's never casual, is it?
So, is that okay? I'm going to say I won. But if he really wants to make an issue of it, he can see.
So you essentially skip forward.
Every time.
Notice, you were like that.
I have a face more head than me.
When you steal, it has to be done. Oh wait, for runs, it has to be on your turn, right? For like a person before you. I see. For the person before you, but for a 3 to 5, you can steal from anyone and out of turn essentially.
And he's not gonna reach you. Sure. So that was
Yes.
Nice meeting you. See you again. No. I probably won't be here next week. I didn't know you were gonna get frustrated.
Okay.
Yeah, the sun's coming in. Portland.
Yeah, I got work tomorrow.
See you next time, guys.
It's coming in.
Thank you.
Well, we made it worse after yesterday. Yeah, I didn't see that at all yesterday. The last round, I couldn't get anything going.
That's second appearance though.
Yeah, no, it was fine. I don't, it doesn't really matter to me, but it was kind of frustrating. It's kind of like, just it died on me. See, it died on me.
Yeah. So when you play with people that like in the final situation, they're like a lot better, and it's like everyone has a like enormous, crazy fast hand. And it's like, how does everything?
No, but the thing is, nobody was getting anything.
Yeah, because what happens is one person will be like, oh, wrong, 2000, and everyone else is like, oh no, I actually need to.
Yeah, I do that. I'll take the 1,000 just to block the other guy from getting 12.
But then everyone does that, so then no one wins.
Yeah, the dynamic of the table was, the further we got in the game, and everybody played super tight.
Yeah.
Because you realize, like, okay, not only am I not getting anything, if I give somebody 8,000 now, I'm done.
So everyone's like,
tight.
worried about points. Nothing. You get anything from me.
And you know, like some days when you're high, they just come, right?
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. They can play as tight as they want to. It's kind of, they just.
Yeah. Now when everyone's playing tight, the tile, the middle tile just never see the light of day.
Yeah.
Where's all the tiles? Yeah. It's a very different experience.
That was fun. But I mean, wait, actually, maybe.
I wanted to see where I was compared to.
Yeah.
Serious conversation. You gotta be dang okay at those things.
You live
You know what I actually got to like, the other day, I'd say, like, there's some tiles and all ready to go.
How many guys? Sophia said
What if I want it?
yeah. I think Sophia too.
I think the
Where is
rules
it yourself?
I don't think it's
Terrible, he's such a,
Whatever
you by
you have
yourself.
for him.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, what if it's like, you know.
You gotta,
You
you gotta
only
swim in
got
the water by
like
yourself.
reaching, I didn't get a chance to reach.
Then that's a trouble.
So.
Like, I don't
So you pay out 20 Yeah.
So what do you do? Put it up in there.
Well, no, it just,
You got 13, like, say I'm done.
and each drops your winning tile.
Yeah, and I'm 13, I'm ready to go.
Not too bad.
So then what?
I mean, if you have one, you get down, yeah, whatever. Right, if you have like, Anyo,
It's so early, like,
score,
Yeah, I'm saying, worst case, you got nothing.
and if sometimes you got nothing, then on your turn, you draw it. If that's your winning tile, that's 30 points.
And if it isn't,
If it isn't,
you know, like when I was going to the teacher.
Yeah. Wait, you guys have
but then East One already dropped the one in town.
Yeah, that's
That's a
true.
long, yeah. I was never really in it, so I was just kind of like, sent on.
imagine if
When
you
I was
reach,
playing in
right?
tournament, it was actually